Oh, pardon me. I didn't see you guys there. My name's Mike, and this is the How I Nerd channel. Tonight is episode 39 of the Tabletop Tavern, Ashes. Cast out ashes.
You son of a bitch.
I don't like it.
That's harsh, man.
Donkey ashes.
Hey,
I'm taking my egg and going home.
You do it. You don't have it.
I'm gonna get it back.
Of all the
Let me
flavors.
shake the magic 8-ball. Chances aren't good.
Wait, I have a magic 8-ball. It's right here.
Let's see what it says. This is going to influence. This is going to become canon.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on.
Provided
knock
it works
over
in
my
my
project.
favor.
Luna, you better start lying.
Do not lie to me.
You got to show it
Will
on camera.
I get the dragon egg back? See, it's a legit magic 8-ball.
All right. Go ahead.
And it says, very doubtful.
Doubtful does not mean never.
It says very doubtful. I mean, like, there's a sliver of a chance.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Exactly.
Which is
And
an
this
absolute.
is Mike we're talking about.
Which is an absolute right there.
Enough of your fucking logic, okay?
Stop it, you.
Oh, guys, it is Sunday night. It is, we got a lot of fun shit to talk about before we get this game going. First and foremost, we are going to sing happy birthday to Yachts and to Optimus Subprime Mortgage. So 1, 2, 3, go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Yachts and Optimus. Happy birthday to you.
You.
And many more.
Oh
Happy
my
Mother's Day as
God.
well, folks.
All right.
Thank you.
All you moms out there, all 1 and or 2 of you moms watching the show tonight, you're the real deal. Thank you for being here and neglecting your children to watch us tonight.
Hey,
I'm kidding.
I neglect my child every Sunday to play, so
Well, you get more props, but only slightly.
excellent.
It's serious business, guys. I was raised up until the time I was 11 by a woman, a very strong woman. I had an Italian grandmother who showed me what the epitome of strength was. She was a whack in World War II. My mom was a medic in the military. Shout out to all the people out there, all the women who are doing their kids right. So much love to all of you and happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Well said.
Amen.
And third
Hi,
thing,
Mom.
my mom doesn't watch. She says that Davdithas is too vulgar.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also I met my goal for the healthy wager thing. So woo!
Dude, congrats, by the way.
Yeah.
I read that
So
on
proud of
Discord. Very proud of you.
Yeah.
That
so,
takes a lot of willpower.
and I'm
well
gonna
done.
keep going because my better half is 3 pounds away, and then once we do it, we're gonna go celebrate with pizza, and
Nice.
because I haven't had pizza literally since November. So yeah, I'm gonna have some pizza.
Nice.
But I'm gonna have the best pizza I can find, and I'm near Boston, so that's not too hard to find. So
It's not hard.
It's
Yeah.
not New York.
yeah, Boston pizza's better than New York. Just saying.
Oh, get out.
Uh-oh.
Bowl.
Can we get a poll in
Shit.
chat,
Them's
please?
fighting
New
words.
York
I'm
or
gonna put a
Boston
poll
pizza?
up
All right,
right
let's-
now.
Throw that bad boy up. Let's go.
You gotta add
Oh.
Connecticut into there because they claim
And I
New
should
Haven.
probably add in Chicago because we have friends out in Chicago.
Secret
and-
fourth option, Nova Scotian Donair. Deal with it.
Get the fuck out of here.
You're like the dull apartment over the party that is good
Yeah, I
pizza.
know.
Get out.
But I like it.
Buffalo
Close.
also claims they have great pizza. I don't agree. So,
Chicago,
you know.
did you say?
No, Buffalo
Buffalo.
claims
Oh,
they have
they're-
like great pizza.
I
Yeah.
had Rochester pizza, which is yeah.
I'm not. It doesn't compare to New York, which is the best, by the way.
Do we have a hype train coming already?
Yeah, Bob just started the hype train. Choo choo, motherfucker.
Choo-choo, motherfucker.
Let's go.
Mark,
Bob.
right-
Well,
Hey, man.
Hey, all you new people coming on in. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi in the How I Nerd channel.
Good.
Oh, I thought Jackson wanted to say something.
What?
What?
No, I'm good.
Oh,
I'm gonna
All right.
cancel this. Oh no, the people are voting, man. I was gonna cancel the poll, but people have opinions, man.
Nova you put whatever in brackets. I am bitter.
Whatever.
All right, so guys,
Oh, we need Hawaiian pizza in there for Bob now.
No.
sir.
That's not pizza. That's the next poll. Is Hawaiian pizza real pizza?
Is Hawaiian pizza inherently an evil action?
Yes.
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 Yes, it is.
So in all seriousness, what I really want is just Neapolitan, like thin crust with a nice char on the bottom and just simply pepperoni and mozzarella. And that's all I want, nice and simple. Some just a really, really good pizza, and that's what I'm gonna go get. So
sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I recommended a place to you, and now you can't even go there because they're closed for the time being.
Yes,
So
yes, this is the hell that is my life.
So we got a pizzeria that is still open, only for pickup in the parking lot or delivery.
Yep.
And it's an old Sicilian couple from Brooklyn that moved from New York to Jersey when they retired. And it is the best pizza I have ever had. Oh my god.
I love good pizza. I mean, hell, I love bad pizza. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
No, I really like I like solid pizza. I'm a snob when it comes to that shit. I'm food snob.
Mike, we're foodies, man. It's a thing.
Full ended, no Scotia.
Whatever.
Well.
Optimus contributed 100 bits.
Lucky who won?
It's not.
I'm just gonna
Those
say
aren't legitimate.
rigged.
I'm sure it's not an official fact, but I am really proud of whoever pulled that off.
Optimus, way to call out my corruption, Twitch.
They put you on blast immediately.
Right? Totally.
Even Twitch is like, that's bullshit.
We're about to get banned.
Candleless, you're up there from where we are.
right here. I think it's like that way.
Yeah, it's like
northeast of us.
Yeah, northeast. That will work.
Candleless, and you're a mod. Stop embarrassing us.
It is, in her defense, it's a Cape Breton thing. If you go south to the city, like to Halifax, you say like, "Oh, I'm going up to the city."
Yeah.
But it's like it's technically down. It's a weird thing.
Yeah, just another
Going
reason.
out west.
Just
anyone.
This is another reason why Canada is ass backwards. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, folks, for all my Canadians.
We like to say back.
Hey, I would just like to let you all know that today, while we were playing Jackbox games in Discord before the stream, we actually had a trivia question that came up that was solely, what are the 3 national Canadian holidays? And
Boxing Day is
finally,
one, right?
everybody in the room went, oh shit.
Wait, Candleless was in there though, right?
She wasn't at the time. She wasn't playing at the time.
Oh,
it's not like we would have gotten it right anyway. But
so like, isn't like Boxing Day one of them?
That wasn't one of the choices. They gave us like 3 choices, and you had to pick like if it was none of them, 1, 2, or 3 of them. So
there's Boxing Day. There's I think that's the only one. They get one holiday.
Maple Syrup Day.
Yes, that makes
well,
sense.
that's a big one.
Yeah.
That's
Mountie
that's
Day.
Mountie Day.
Mountie Day, of course.
Mountie Day. There you go.
Hockey Day.
Just pick
Let it-
whatever
Hockey
sounds
Day.
British about
Hockey
Well,
Day.
hockey day
Hockey
is
Day.
every week.
Yeah,
so.
it's like that's like 365 days a year.
Fisticuffs Day.
Yes, we have that.
Yay.
But that is the day after Hockey Day when everyone's hungover.
That's what I figured.
No, that's on the way
Yeah.
home from Hockey Day. All right, guys. So I forgot the exact date, but I wanted to mention that we're gonna do a one shot. We were a company reached out to us, and they're publishing a alternate 5e setting world. So Atomic Zero has offered to run one shot of that game, and I think it's 2 Fridays from now. I'm bad at this whole thing, so I think it's not this coming Friday, but I think it's the following Friday. So what I'd like to do, because Orcus brought up a really good point in chat the other day in our staff chat about charity work right now. I think we should turn that into a charity stream, because we're essentially going to run it as long as the one shot takes. But I want to showcase something like maybe we can get some N95 and masks for some healthcare workers, or prison guards who are short right now. A really good friend of mine is a sheriff's deputy, and they gave him one mask, and he's supposed to use it for the whole time this goes on.
Oh, gosh.
And the only reason they have one mask is because some private citizen donated 100 to the prison. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So
Jeez.
I don't know a charity yet, and I'm open to suggestions, guys. So if you're jump in our Discord and give us suggestions, because I'd like to raise some money that night for something. Typically, we always do stack up, but right now I think either healthcare workers or first responders or something like that would be benefit. So I'm open to ideas. Orcus has said he would donate a couple things so we could do some giveaways that day. And also I have been working, that might not be appropriate at that time, but we could do something. We'll figure something out. But I think it's a good time to come together, raise money for some, we'll let you guys know what organization or how we're going to do it leading up to it. But I think that's a great idea, and hopefully we can get some people on board. So
Mike, I'll throw in a $10 Steam card to give away too.
Perfect.
I've got some brothers of mine in the fire service that work full time at the federal prison out here in Jersey. If I can get in touch with them and see what kind of organizations they're working with,
that'd be
see
great.
if I can get you the information.
Yeah. Let's see if we
I'll
can
have
raise
some game keys for you. Let me know.
Yeah. Just the so I've got some game keys too. I got some Humble Bundle keys, so we'll get some stuff.
Oh shit! I'll find something if everyone else is contributing. So.
It's not like you
got
don't
a cat
have.
to give away by
I was gonna
chance.
say, you might have a cat to give away. I mean,
We'll get to that.
It's not like you don't have 3,000 keys worth of games in Humble Bundle.
You're right.
Sure.
I don't have 3,000. I have exactly 1,200. So.
What the hell?
Okay, close enough.
Yeah.
With that note, I'm gonna need a roll from the staff real quick.
Okay.
I
all
need
the
to
staff. Does that mean like Wolf's Blood has to roll
No,
and Candles?
Yes,
cast.
please.
I should have qualified and said cast.
Oh, you said staff.
Idabrix.
No,
What did we get?
Doug.
we're still waiting on a roll.
No, we're
One
not.
more roll.
Ooh.
Damn it!
All right. So
Damn.
So we're gonna go back to elementary. What did you guys roll?
8.
12.
16.
10.
Idabrix. Let's fill everybody in on what happened last week.
No.
So last week, Wolf's Blood said he rolled a 3. He's got to give the recap.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, he's disqualified.
You know what? Because it is Mother's Day, I'll take this one for Idabrix if you want.
Oh,
That's sweet.
What a nice gesture.
You're
I'm-
very
I'm-
nice.
I'm
I
the
will.
next
I will
lowest
take one
one,
for you
so-
next time I have to.
All right.
The next time. The next time you roll low, I will take it for you.
All right. So, guys, last we left off, we woke up to the startling of Davdithas as he saw a possibly fevered image of Father Xanthus sitting over the top of him, and immediately alerted and alarmed, called out for help, which our heroic young halfling Idabrix was startled awake by, and ran out of a room to go help aid the young cleric, finding out that there was in fact no one in the room, and trying to comfort our friend. Alarms began being raised through the city, and the ever so familiar smell of smoke and charred wood began emanating in the air. At that point, all of our intrepid heroes were woke up, and slowly but surely, we all kind of got our gear on. Davdithas and Mihaly first out the door, heading towards what was the northeast bridge to the city, and Idabrix and Gunnar finding their way, as most of the crew was, or most of the city's population was running the opposite direction. We found them on the bridge to find a treasure trove of undead that were invading the city and burning it to the ground, which is where our battle started in the northeast on the bridge, and then continued south and then further in towards the center of the city, and then finally, as we found the voluminous plumes of smoke and this eerie, horrific chanting and singing, led us back to the inn that we called home for so very long, as we found a Zimbabwe or Mozambique or whatever the hell it's called.
Zimbabwe.
I think Mozambique. I like it. Okay.
Zimbabwe, Mozambique. It's a thingy that does the magic with the thingy, and it's undead. So
Mozambique
we
is
hit it that way. Mozambique here.
Wow. I give up.
And we proceeded to throttle
right
the
off the rails.
undead till they were beaten inches within pulp. And unfortunately, we've had multiple casualties, including our very own Mihaly's dragon donkey. Unfortunately.
And the sprited mead.
The sprited mead too. We cannot forget the sprited mead. So as we ended our scenario, our heroes were battling the remnants of the undead, and well, I think we should pick up from there, don't you, Mike?
I'm just gonna assume the town died, and let's Idabrix.
I was getting tired of Sandpoint anyway. Let's move on to the new town.
Game over.
Let her
All done?
burn.
I think the best thing we could do is we can all get on our horses, and Mihaly, you can get on your donkey. Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
Way too soon.
Yikes.
Somebody needs to do
And-
me a favor and go make an NPC in the NPC room for a donkey for Mihaly.
It's got to sound like Andy Murphy, and it's got to talk.
And it has to make waffles.
Yep, and in the morning, we make it waffles.
I would
That was
like
painful.
that. And if it happens, I'll take it.
I still think it should happen. I think Mihai should get a magical donkey. Forget the scorpion familiar, whatever the hell the familiar thing he has is. Talking donkey, votes in chat. Come on, guys, show of hands. Let me see some emote spam if you want to see a talking donkey with the Eddie Murphy accent.
Bond,
Yes.
oh, Bond Boy. I did get that. Yes. We're gonna talk about that. I just haven't had a chance to get back to you, but that is in works. So.
Paxton Jackson with a fat ass. I like it.
My next donkey's gonna be thick with a double C.
I don't
See, I'm
want
seeing a
to
lot
be
of
here
emotes
anymore.
You started all of this, Mike.
Candlemas, I love you. Can I just tell you that?
Oh my god.
Yes, we all like Candlemas more than me. Let's move on.
Cawthon says a talking cat that constantly pushes Mihai stuff off of things and just walks up.
Oh my god, there's actually a game on Steam that is a cat game where you just run around pushing things off of shelves.
I have to buy that now. What happens? It's a game I get to be in. Never mind.
Yeah, you're a pissed off cat and you just knock
Yeah.
stuff over.
Ah,
I almost bought it this weekend.
It's called mediocre video game ability said it's collateral damage, like cat lateral
Yes.
damage.
Cat lateral damage. That's it.
It's a VR game, Optimus?
Oh my god.
There's VR. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that just happened.
Oh my Christ.
Decider, I'd like to see a stream of that, please. In
Yeah.
VR.
I mean,
Thanks.
I might be living it soon, so
Yeah.
we'll see. For those of you who don't know, I became a cat mom this weekend, so happy Mother's Day to me. So
Is that a thing?
yeah, totally. I'm a cat mom.
It is now, I guess.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's move on.
What game are we
games here,
playing
right?
again?
What
I don't even know anymore.
Is this
Is this the real life?
Yeah.
Is this
Is
just
this
fantasy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Escape
Okay.
from
On the
reality.
landside.
I'm sorry. I
Can
keep
we
doing that.
escape
Damage is only
from
250.
reality? Open
Too
your
far.
eyes. Look up to the sky.
skies and see.
All right, shush.
Yeah, please. I'm trying to enter in my credit card number so I can buy cat lateral damage.
Just read it out loud, would you?
Yeah, sure.
Your credit
It's
card
easy.
number.
And installing. The game's only $250.
I
Jeez,
know.
what the
That's
hell?
why I almost bought it this weekend.
Done. Purchased.
All right, you guys ready to get going?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
When last we left off.
Mihai died.
No,
I
that
don't
was
remember
the
that.
ass. Wait.
Did I miss last week?
How
Oh my
dare you
God.
try to take my line? That's my only line.
I'm sorry.
No, I have with that, we're gonna end this week's episode of the Tabletop Tavern. That's my 2 lines. All right. When last we left off, it was Mihaly's turn. No. When last we left off, our party had encountered a bunch of ghouls that were invading Sandpoint, and they had made their way over to the Rusty Dragon Inn because they saw flames coming from their beloved temporary abode, and also the sounds of chanting in the area. When they got there, they saw the familiar faces of ghouls surrounding the Rusty Dragon Inn, as well as the Zuvembe, and they engaged them in combat. So, Mihaly, it's your turn. I suppose you want to see the map as well.
Yes, please.
I suppose you would like to see the map, and I suppose the community wants to see what's going on. So there you go. Did you get that share?
No.
No.
No map yet.
Nope.
Nothing.
Uno mas.
Hey.
There we go.
There it is.
Hey,
I remember this town.
you done did it.
I done did it.
Was it my turn or my familiar's turn? I guess we'll check the combat tracker.
I'm looking
Let
at
me
the combat
see.
tracker, and it looks like it's your turn, sir.
Okay. I'll reserve my turn and swap down to the giant scorpion. That's okay.
Okay.
Great.
So do it. Hit that button.
Bam. Hit the button. All right. I'd like my scorpion to run in through the streets, hoping to track down the. Please just say it one more time. I'm sorry. I won't say Zimbabwe anymore.
Zuvembe.
Zuvembe.
Zuvembie.
Zuvembe. So it's gonna
I
skitter.
don't think spelling helps it.
Yeah.
Just
It's
put
got
it
a
in your
silent
notes.
X.
I'm gonna put it. You want me to put it in a sentence for you?
No, I think
The
that's okay.
Zuvembe is gonna
Thank you.
murder the whole party.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm much more confident now. Thank you.
Okay, cool, perfect.
So my scorpion is gonna skitter past Gunnar, giving a little clip clap of its claws as it goes by,
Okay.
and it's gonna try to sense, if it can, through smell, where the Zvembe might be.
What's his movement speed?
Fantastic question. I'm off to the PFSRD again.
All right, if it's within 30, I'm assuming you can.
I'm sorry.
If you
Sorry,
open a sheet, it should say.
Sorry.
30
Sorry.
feet.
Yeah, when I clicked it this time, it didn't open up, so I'm just gonna go there.
30 feet.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Okay.
So whereas I can't decide where it would go, yeah, thank you. I was gonna
Alright.
ask if you can move it.
All right, so the scorpion chitters around the side of the building, disappears from you Mihaly. And
Okay,
you as well, Gunnar.
Assuming that it did find a valid target, it would attempt to strike it with its tail and grapple it.
Sure. Can you try and double click the token again and see if you can bring it
Got
up?
it.
Okay.
I do have it now. Thank you.
No,
it didn't work the first time, but whatever.
No, you Glitzen Gamer. No, you.
That's going to be weird on the podcast.
It is true.
She said, "We all look terrible," and Mike replied, "No, you."
Don't tell them. Don't tell
Wow.
them. It's a had to be here thing.
So it will go ahead with an attack.
So grab the attack and drop it on him.
I don't see a token. If you'd like to do that for
Oh,
purposes
that's
of
right, that's right,
keeping it
that's right.
invisible, that's okay.
That's right.
I
Ooh.
just dropped an attack there. I'm not sure.
Ooh, that is you rolled a 20, and the follow-up roll to that was a 20. So I'm gonna
Nice.
need a d20 roll from you.
It's going to be a 20.
That is a 5, sir.
Okay, let's go back to the tables.
So if it was a hit, I have 1d6 plus 2, I believe, for an attack, and then roll to grab a CM.
Yep.
BD, whatever. I'm still getting familiar with this, so correct me if I say anything stupid.
Is your mouth
Like I
open?
do every night. So
Wow.
if it's easier, you can roll it.
How much damage did you just roll?
I rolled no damage. I can't see any of those rolls because they're on your end.
Okay, so you rolled a 1 plus 1 plus 4 for 6 damage.
A 1 plus a 1 for plus 4. Does that include a crit then?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Well, it's something.
So the tail lashes out at the Zuvembe, and it pierces him. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Oh, I am bad at DMing. Hold on.
Holding.
It does. So you don't see this, but it does a lot less damage than it should. So.
No problem.
But do you want to try to roll a CMB? You want to try and grapple him?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Let me open up.
I'm looking at its sheet now. I'm just trying to figure out how that works. I have a CMB +3 +7 for grapple.
Yes. Yep. And I'll go.
If
right
I just
to
drop it in chat, will that work? Or do you want to do it yourself?
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm looking on the character sheet where it's at. CMB.
Under statistics. Under the BAB/CM. On the main tab.
I'm looking. I'm not good at finding.
I see it there as well.
Space reach, abilities, feat skills. I think we see it differently. I think what you guys see is different than me. So it's just.
Oh, right.
Yep. Here we go.
I'm just gonna test this, and you can do whatever you want with that. It only rolled a +3. It should be a +7. I just wanted to see if it would actually do that.
Are you on the other tab? It's under the main tab.
No, I'm on the main tab. I just rolled it.
Okay.
It so the tail lashes out and chinks off the side of the bone, and is unable to grab and entangle the foe.
Okay. So seeing my scorpion run out of sight, I'm going to chase after it.
Okay, so you're gonna take your turn now?
Yes, please.
Okay.
As I arrive, would I be able to tell that it was in combat? Like if I'm chasing after it as it goes, kind of thing?
No. Nope.
Okay.
Because his turn happened before you got there. You get what I'm saying? Like his actions took place before your actions.
Yeah,
took
I understand
place.
that.
Yeah. So.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to turn around and shout to Gunnar. I think he's found something, and just kind of leave it at that, and I'll end my turn.
Okay. Davdithas, the ghoul to the south of you is going to attempt to come at you with. Let me just make sure he doesn't have any effects because it has been a week. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. He is going to attempt to. He lunges at you with a bite and 2 claws. So AC for the bite 22.
22 is a hit.
Okay. With the first claw, a 20 plus 5 for 25.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And 15 plus 5 for 20.
That's 20's not a hit.
Oh wait. I'm sorry. That's the confirm. So it doesn't. So a 24, a 22, and a 25. Those all 3 hit.
Those all hit. Yeah.
Okay. Let's do all some damage, friends.
You sounded way too excited
Yeah,
about that.
I am. I want to see him die.
But nice knowing you, Davdithas.
It's fine. I can take a couple hits.
All right.
This is
so 1 plus 1 for 2 points of damage.
all right. Yeah.
No,
Ow.
that's so. I think we built the item wrong because it's saying it's absorbed and you don't have.
No.
He had temporary hit points.
I have
Ooh, good
temporary
point.
hit points.
Okay. All right. Very good point. All right. So that one's absorbed. D6 plus 1 for 7.
Okay, so my temporary points absorb most of it, but the rest of it gets through.
Okay. And let's see. 5 plus 1 for 6.
That's 6. I take 6.
And then I'm needing 3 fort saves from you, please. And I forgot after you roll that fort save, I forgot something very important, and I'm gonna do that.
Okay, 3 fort saves. You said, right?
Yes, sir.
Fort save number 1 is a 24.
You good?
Fort save number 2 is a 16.
You're good.
Fort save number 3 is a 13.
You are good. All right.
Oh, thank God.
So one of the things I forgot to do
Wow.
is I forgot to give out the bonus rolls from our community. All right, so I'm gonna list those off real quick. +1 to Luna from Pirate Core, +1 to Gunnar from Wolf's Blood for his sub, and a +1 to Mihaly from Wolf's Blood for the Patreon. +1 to Mike from Optimus, thank you. +1 to Gunnar from Optimus, +1 to Gunnar from Nate's Knife Pit, and a +1 to Idabrix from Nate's Knife Pit, and a +1 to Mihaly from Stormbringer. All right. Oh, and then we have one more in there. Optimus, you gotta let me know who Spooderman is, and I will assign that.
Isn't it obvious?
And then Tiny
Clearly
Meteor.
Luna.
Tiny Meteor had just granted a +2 to Davdithas with the quote, "No way he should die."
Thank you.
Aw.
Thank you. It might still happen.
It might still happen.
And I got a +1 from Elfie.
There you go.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in chat as well.
All right. So with that, it brings us to Idabrix. Idabrix, you are no longer paralyzed.
Yeah. I know. I
It
was
took a
able
whole
to get
week, but-
unparalyzed. No, I got unparalyzed at the end of last week because I moved from where I was standing and I ran around the building to come over to help Davdithas.
Yay.
So I am standing directly in front of one of them. I would like to attack it with my short sword if I could, please.
Yes, you can. And Decider, you've been
Thank
granted
you.
a +1 from Optimus.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So I am going to come around, seeing Davdithas in trouble. I'm going to swing with my short sword for a 12.
Idabrix, unfortunately, your muscles are still a little verbal diarrhea.
My muscles are a little bit stiff from being paralyzed, and I
Exactly.
can't quite swing right, so I miss.
You miss, and that's exactly what I was gonna say. So when you
I
are
knew
done,
it, so
when you're done with your arthritic limbs, you can pass the turn to Gunnar.
as I have done.
All right. So Gunnar sees the scorpion whip by him, then sees Mihaly whip by him, and goes, "The heck? Where did she?" Okay. And takes off after the two of them as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35?
I'll call that a valid square.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would the roll be for me to try to hit the target that it looks like the scorpion's engaging in?
You'd have roll the hit at a -40.
-40?
Yep.
Okay.
You didn't quite. That was. Like, oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Right, -40. Okay, normal.
Right.
So,
As one does.
shit.
Can we get a +40 in chat for Gunnar, please? Anyone?
You just got a plus Gunnar. You did just get a +2 from Lot Even Star. So
Okay. Can I'm unsure about the wording on this spell.
okay. What's this?
Oh, never mind. Right there's the clarification. Never mind. The other spell. No, that doesn't work on it either. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on the scorpion.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
And can you describe to Mihaly what that does for his scorpion?
So Gunnar lifts up the new axe in his left hand, revealing the symbol of his gods upon the haft, and reaches out briefly to touch the chitinous hide of the animal. And he speaks in old tongues as his eyes closed, and suddenly the warmth and aura of his god surrounds the animal, giving him a bonus to his armor class of +2. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Alrighty. So you guys hear a spell being cast?
I would like to spellcraft it, please.
Sure.
As if you had to ask. I roll a natural 1.
Plus what? Natural
Plus
one,
8 for 9.
skill checks on a one with a 1 are not automatic failures. So
So a 9 total.
you are not sure of the spell. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. So Gunnar, a ray shoots out at you.
Oh, God.
And you feel the effects of the spell hit you. However, you dig deep inside, you grab that intestinal fortitude that you have, and you shake off the effects of the spell. And with that, the creature is beginning to go. The Zuvembe pops back into the site, down by the docks.
As a free action, I scream out, "Get back here so I can maim thee."
Certainly. I encourage free
That's
action.
only fair.
I encourage free action high fives, by the way, just so you know.
Okay.
Davdithas, the ghoul to the north of you, chuckles and looks at you, and he says, "The master wanted you, you pathetic weakling," and is going to attack you.
All right.
I'm going to drop that and take the actual attack, and he lunges at you for 3 attacks, or AC 8 plus 5 for 13.
I fend that one off with my shield.
8 plus 5 for 13.
Dodge that one as I move with my shield.
10 plus 5 for a 15, sir.
Ask him if he even knows what my shield is, because it's not working.
It is now your turn, Davdithas.
All right, excellent. So I'm looking in front of me and behind me, and they're attacking me pretty hard. And I'm just gonna yell out, "Get them off of me!" And I am going to take a full defensive action, giving myself an extra +4 to my AC for the turn.
Okay.
That is me.
Mihaly, it's your
Should
turn,
I yell
sir.
back to him and be like, "I'm trying"?
Let's see. With the Zuvembe popping into place, I immediately try to stop it from being able to hide itself again by casting some infabulation on it.
Okay, let's see.
With wicked jazz hands, I reach to the sky and pull out my best shot of glitter and launch it at the beast.
Okay. You are unable to blind him, but you can definitely hit him with the glitter effect.
Great. Okay.
Yep.
And bam. It rolls an 8 versus my DC 16.
So I believe the glitter automatically hits, but so
that's for the blinded.
That's for the
status,
blind,
right?
but this creature cannot be blinded. So.
Not a problem.
Alrighty.
So it is super glittery.
So as Mihaly reaches the sky with his shiny jazz hands, and poof, an explosion of glitter erupts around the Zuvembe, and it looks at itself, and it looks around, and its eyes, its hollow sockets with little red pinpricks of light in its eyes, alight on you, Mihaly, and it just smiles.
As a free action, I high five Gunnar.
High five.
High five.
There you go.
And I will ready my crossbow and my turn to my scorpion.
Okay.
My scorpion, seeing a new target, is going to charge. Not officially charge, but you know what I mean.
He's going to run up
it's going to take off down through the streets and attempt to attack it again to protect me and Gunnar.
Okay, let's see it. So it skitters down the street towards the Zuvembe, and looks up to it, and is going to try to attack it for.
Roll a 19 plus 3 for 22, sir.
As its tail lunges out, it attacks the Zuvembe and lands a hit in one of the side of the creature's knee. For how much damage, Mihaly?
Fantastic question. Let me find the damage, and bang. 5 plus 2 for 7.
Okay, so as I'm just looking at, because
You're calling how that works. I understand.
yeah,
There's some sort of
It's got-
resistance in play, but I don't
Yeah.
understand what it is.
no. So
Don't need to.
if we're gonna reflavor it, then
Well, the bite attack from the frog was technically the claw attack on the scorpion, correct?
Correct. So that would
however
be
you want to.
So yes, that would break it because it has all three kinds. So what we're just for the people out there watching, Mihaly has taken for flavor. He has taken one of his summons and adapted to a scorpion. But that scorpion, in my mind, I mean, the attacks can be the same because a pincher attack does almost the same. It can bludgeon. It can bludgeon. It can pierce. I
think if we were talking tail, we might be only piercing.
Piercing, yeah, I would agree with that.
But the tail, the benefit of the tail is that it has a range. Yes. I think 2 or 3 times the body length. So
correct.
In this case, where I'm right up against it, I'm attacking with claws.
Okay, so as the claw comes, I'm sorry, I thought it was the piercing attack at first. So the claw comes out and snips at the knee bone of the creature, doing 7 points of damage and taking a chunk out of the bone there.
And it will attempt to grapple on that.
Sure.
Attack. Now it says CMB +3 and then in brackets +7 grapple. Is that +7 total or an additional 7 on top of the 3?
It's a total of +7 based because you have enhanced summoning, right?
Okay, so I'm +4 on top of my +3. Is that correct?
Correct. But if you grab the one that says +7, it should automatically roll. We can test it.
It's not grabbable, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll add a +4 to my CMB, which already has a +3, and that should work. So that rolls a 15 +7 for 22. Does that work?
That works. That grapples them. So in this, for those of you who may join us, we don't go through the full grapple rules when it comes to Pathfinder because it's so convoluted. At this point, I'm going to say the creature is the Zuvembe is grappled, and if they want to break a grapple, it's just going to be an opposed check on their turn. So,
sure.
Alrighty.
And that will end the scorpion's turn.
Okay. Davdithas, the ghoul in front of you, right to the south of you, grins wickedly based on its previous attack and is going to lunge at you again. And this time he's going to try and dodge under your shield because you had swung around with your shield to block the attacks from the other ghoul. You're just kind of like dodging back and forth, trying to put the shield between both targets. And so again, you went full defensive.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm going to use my +1 from Optimus. Alrighty. So let's do this. Davdithas, does a 13 hit?
No, sir.
Does a 16 hit, sir?
No, sir.
And does a 24 hit?
Did you already add in his flanking bonus?
Yes.
Then no, it does not.
Okay. All right. So it seeing Davdithas's back, a little exposed, lunges forward, but at the last second, Davdithas is able to swing his shield back behind him and push the first attack away, and then the other attacks fall harmlessly on the shield. Idabrix, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to, again, try to swing at the one that is right in front of me. I gotta move that. And that is a 17.
That is a hit, ma'am.
Excellent. So I'm going to swing at him with my short sword for 3 whole damage.
All right. So as Idabrix, sees the creature lunge at Davdithas's back and him swing back around and bat the attacks away, she finds an opportunity to stick her sword into the creature for 3 points of damage.
Yes, sir. There you go.
Gunnar, your turn.
Oh, that Mozambique done messed up now. It's infabulated and entangling with my friend the Scorpion. It's time to work and do something. So we're gonna close that gap in real quick. Still enraged, I'm gonna bring up my new axe with 2 hands, mightily off to the side, and bring it down and across this undead creature.
Okay. So Gunnar steps forward, moves towards the Zuvembe. He is not afraid of the undead threat to him, and swings for...
To 16 to hit?
That is a hit, sir. So connect solidly on the creature for how many points of damage? How well does he connect on him?
That is 10 points.
So connects pretty solidly. So as the great axe comes down through the creature, it shatters the from shoulder down through the rib cage, and it crumbles to dust in front of you guys. Dead. Dead? Double dead? Dead to the second?
Is it gonna stay dead?
Hopefully. Somebody burn it.
Burn it.
We need a death spark over here. I'll too.
When you're done, Gunnar.
And that'll be it.
All right. So the ghoul, frustrated by his inept attack on you, Davdithas, is going to call, like screech into the sky and yell, "Master, I will get him. I will. Don't lose faith." And then I die coughing.
Oh.
And swing at you with a, nope, not just that one. Sorry. I don't know why that just did 6 points of damage to the ghoul, but
Yay, we're working. We're doing it. Yeah. All right.
oh god.
like it.
Davdithas. Does a 16 plus 5 for 21 hit?
No.
Does an 8 plus 5 for 13 hit?
No.
Does a 1 plus 5 for a 6 hit?
No.
Give me a d20 roll, please.
With pleasure. 14.
A forceful pop is heard in the shoulder as the creature's arm goes limp. So one of his arms is dislocated, and he cannot make attack for 1d4 plus 6 rounds. Let me see that roll.
1d4 plus 6. Let me add
Plus
in
6.
plus 6. And that is 4 plus 6 for 10.
For 10 rounds, it can only make 2 attacks. It can only make a bite and a claw. Somebody help me keep me honest on that one, okay?
Don't worry, I will.
They're not going to last 10 rounds.
Davdithas.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
All right. So seeing that he's, taking a little damage now, to himself punching my shield, I'm going to take a 5-foot shift around the one to the south.
Okay.
Placing the southern ghoul between myself and Luna.
Okay.
Oh, whoever
Who?
Luna is. I mean,
Who?
Idabrix.
Who?
Darn it. I always make fun of people for doing that. Now I've done it.
Well, I mean, you are fail, so.
I know.
Oh, how the turns tabled.
That took a second. I was typing. All right.
And I'm going to take a crack at this guy with my Morning Star.
Okay.
I am going to, let's see here, apply that +2 bonus from the flanking. I also have to check real quick because I know I casted aid on myself. I can't remember if that gave me a bonus. Yes, that gives me a +1 bonus on attack rolls. So I'll apply that. And I'm going to use a +2 bonus that I was given by, who was so generous before? I can't remember who it was.
Optimus was the last one. No,
Okay.
Tiny Meteor. Tiny
Nope,
Meteor.
there was
Tiny
another one.
Meteor gave me the +2, yes.
Yeah,
Optimus gave me a
Yep.
+1, which probably will be used tonight. So I'm going to swing at a +5 for that. And Morning Star attack. Go.
Ooh.
Nice. Dude.
Oh,
Oh.
yes.
Wow.
So I rolled a nat 20 +9.
Bit of
for
luck for you,
29,
laddie.
And I confirmed it with a nat 20 +9 for 29.
All right, give me a d20 roll for
Wow.
the crit table.
All right. That is
Yeah,
a
20.
Whoa. Hacks. I'm calling it right now.
I'm calling
Hacks.
straight hacks.
That's 3 20s in a row.
I'm gonna drop the.
What kind of weapon
damage
do you
now.
have? What's the weapon type? Damage type?
It's bludgeoning piercing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You-
And the damage is 4 plus
All right.
8 for 12.
So as you hit the creature, you hit him right in the shoulder, and his shoulder completely shatters, and it falls to the ground dead. D-E-D.
Oh. Wow. I kind of look at myself in amazement, and I look up at Idabrix. Like,
And I
with
look
my
at him
mouth
and I'm like,
agape. Yeah.
what just
You hear,
happened?
you hear
I
in the
don't know.
distance. Desna, Desna, Desna.
Somewhere the acolytes are chanting.
I end my turn.
Mihaly.
Well, seeing that we dispatched of the Zivembe, I'm going to head. Is there any way for me to tell which direction I ought to be heading? Like, would I be able to hear any of the combat still going on?
Give me a perception roll, please.
Sure. I famously roll ones. Oh, a 9 this time.
You're not sure.
Okay, I'm going to just make my way through this street here looking for action. And I will ready my crossbow should a valid target pop into sight.
Sounds good.
And that will end my turn.
What is your scorpion doing at this point, sir?
It's just going to follow along with me, perhaps blazing the trail one step ahead of me.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Okay. Idabrix.
I am going to move a 5-foot step up here so I can try to swing at the other wounded ghoul that's up here. And as I do, I'm going to take another swing with my... Oh, God, I can't see him when I do that. I'm going to take another swing with my short sword. And that is a 12 plus 8 for 20.
Idabrix, as you step forward with your short sword, you slide it into the side of the creature's gut and rip forward for how many points of damage?
2 damage.
2 damage.
A whopping 2.
All right.
Two is better than 1.
So the ichor of its blood drips down your weapon as you draw it forth.
Ew.
Gunnar.
And
I beat you to it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna blaze the trail and fly after Mihaly. 5, 10, 15, 20, and pass. Why not? 5, 30, 35. You know what? I'll double it. Why not?
You gonna run?
60. Yep, 2 times. So I'll make it a 70, 75 to stand shoulder to shoulder with my man Davdithas.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Idabrix. Idabrix, Davdithas, and Gunnar. You see the ghoul step forward, one step into the middle of all you, and start to smile. And all of a sudden, I'm gonna need a reflex save from all 3 of you, please.
I'm going to use my +1 from Optimus.
Let me use my +2 from Lot.
I'm going to use the +1 I got from Nate's Knife Pit last week.
Oh man, I rolled a 2 + 2 for 4.
Perfect.
I assume that saves.
I rolled a 16.
Anybody that got over a 5, no, anybody got over a 15.
I didn't even get to read my roll. I got a 21.
Alrighty. So, as you guys watch in horror, the ghoul's arms start shaking, and then that shake spreads to its whole body. It looks very confused for a second, and then looks at the 3 of you face by face, and its face alights on Davdithas, and it explodes, and blood and gut and bone fragments fly in all directions. And you guys are gonna take 12 points of damage. If you saved, you will take half damage on that. Idabrix, do you have something that does something further?
I am looking right now.
Okay.
I have evasion.
You do, so you take no damage.
Correct.
So,
okay.
That's gonna put me at 40 wounds, which I have 40 HP. So.
So as Davdithas, as the bone fragments fly into Davdithas's face, he looks around real quick, and his eyes roll back, and he falls to the ground.
Third time.
Third time.
Third time's the charm.
Are we out of combat?
Yeah,
That's what I was just gonna ask.
Yes, you are.
All right. I'm gonna use my channel energy.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'll wait a turn for Mihaly and the frog to get a little closer.
Yeah, now that we're off combat, we're gonna quickly reconvene with the group.
Okay.
And everybody heal back 2.
That'll do. That's enough.
That'll do, donkey.
I'm not the best cleric, but it's a band-aid.
How are you calling to the favor of your god?
watching my friend drop, shaking my head and rolling my eyes at him. Always so dramatic. I raised the great axe, the Dane's axe, over my head. By Odin's will, by his magic, by the healing winds, restore.
All right. You feel the power of Odin wash down through you and spread throughout to you and emanate in a circle around you. And as the light washes over your friends, Davdithas's eyes open and he awakens. And everybody else, you feel slightly better and heal for 2 points damage. I mean, heal 2 of your wounds.
Everyone look out, it's gonna blow up. Oh, what happened?
It blew up.
Oh God, did I go down?
Maybe.
Oh no. Oh, who healed
Also,
me?
don't look now, but your robes are they could use a good wash.
So I look down at myself and go like, I kind of like the color. Red's a new take.
Oh no, it's black.
Oh, black's a new take. Oh God, I'm hurting. What? How? What's going on, guys?
I let the rage drop from my body as I dropped to a knee, holding myself up with the haft of the axe. Looking at all those around us. So
Let me set the
Hands
scene.
burnt down.
Let me set the scene for you guys a little bit, okay?
Mhm.
All right. So you see the Rusty Dragon is currently burning to the ground. The buildings around that, the flames are starting to spread. They have spread across the street to this building right here, which I'm gonna give you a pointer. All right. So that is the Sandpoint Boutique. The flames are starting to spread in with the Rusty Dragon as the epicenter, and they're starting to spread out from that direction.
Question: Is that grease now dispelled?
If you would like it.
No, it's not mine. It was.
Oh, that was it. Yes.
Yeah, it was an enemy.
Yep. Pointer.
All right, so as I'm getting to my feet, I'm going to cast Cure Light Wounds on myself.
Okay.
So I'm gonna clutch my holy symbol and just say, Desna, please help me. I have to save the town. I can't stop now. Give me the strength. And I am going to heal myself for, come on, big money, and all right, 10. I'm gonna heal myself for 10.
All righty.
Nice.
The whole
Reaching through my bag, I'll pull out a potion. Davdithas, you look a little worse for wear. I've got to cure light wounds, cure moderate wounds. You're welcome to them.
I've still got some energy left in me. Does anyone else need it?
I just raise a finger.
I hold them both out in opposite hands and allow the party to choose should they wish to take.
I grab one, whichever one's in your right hand. I take.
Right hand is moderate
Okay.
because that's how they're listed, one and then the other, and I went right and then left.
Mike, what's the bonus for that?
Let me see what caster level it is. Mihaly, let me look at your sheet. Boom. Inventory, cure mod.
Caster level 3.
Okay.
Davdithas, what do you
I heal 5.
What did you roll, Gunnar?
Worth it.
I rolled a 1 plus 3.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
I also have a cure moderate wounds in my bag that I would like to use.
All right, let's see.
It's 2d10, or what is it for? I've never used one.
I thought it was
D8s, I wanna say.
Yeah, it was
Is
D8s.
it d8s? Okay.
Plus the caster level.
I have no idea what the caster level is because it
It'd be the
says
same.
0 in my. Okay, so it'd be 3.
Can't have a caster level 0 on
I know. That's why I was confused.
games broken. You have a bad DM, is what it is.
That's it. I heal for 12.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Wow.
So Idabrix
Can we trade?
and Gunnar unstopper their potions, respective potions, and they guzzle them down pretty quickly. Idabrix, the color rushes back into your face very quickly, and you feel very well. Gunnar, you burp a little bit, and you're like, I guess I feel a little better.
I mean, better than what I was, so
yeah,
I'll take it.
Alrighty. So from around the, you smell smoke. You see the fire currently in the interaction. You hear people running around town. You hear alarm bells going up, and you hear the cries of people to their loved ones and the guards to the people trying to get people in motion.
I'm gonna run towards the tavern because we're pretty close by, right?
Right. The tavern is actually the building so if you look where the scorpion is, it's the building to the right of that. 2 buildings to the right of that.
Okay.
Like
3
right
buildings.
here.
It's the 3rd building. Yeah, right there.
So yeah, I'm gonna run over to the tavern and I'm gonna start yelling, Amico, are you there?
No response.
I can only hope she made it out. I'm gonna go back to the team and just we need to get coordinated with the guards and figure out if anything else is happening.
Is there any way that we can prevent the spread of that fire while we're here?
I'm looking around for any buckets or anything, but I don't know if it's past the point of buckets.
Mike, can you describe what percentage of the buildings are burnt? Or burning?
So the Rusty Dragon itself is pretty. It's roaring. It's
so it's pretty much non-salvageable.
Yeah. The buildings around it, the respective buildings, it's slowly starting to spread to them. Like flames are licking over the outside walls. You don't think there's any internal, like you don't see smoke billowing from the outside. However, a lot of these buildings are thatched roofs, so.
Yeah.
So this building right here that I put my marker on top of, is it burning yet?
Yes.
How bad?
The roof is so like if you're looking at that building, and you're looking at the the thatch hut going up to an angle, the fire is spreading up the right side of the point, going up towards the peak of the house.
Okay. Running to the house, I pull my shirt up over my face, and I cast water over the top of myself. Level 0 spell, just enough to like douse me, my shirt, my armor, the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
And I begin cutting away at the support beams with my axe, just taking mighty blows to try to see if I can collapse that one piece that's attached to the other building, to see if I can stop the spread by getting the roof.
Are you trying to cut the roof out, or are you trying to get? What are you trying? Like, are you trying to knock the building down?
If this is the roof and these are the supports, if I can get it to go like this and drop off, so it doesn't continue to burn across and spread.
So these houses, they do have thatched roofs, but some of them, most of them are pretty solid. Like they're made with timbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm just trying whatever I can do, whatever Gunnar can think of.
I'd say you better have better luck trying to cut out like one of the end of the support so the roof falls in.
Okay, but I'll do that.
Yeah.
So Gunnar goes running, blazing in.
Okay, give me a strength check. Give me 3 strength checks.
I'm gonna use a +1 from Optimus, Wolf, and Katie, all 3 of them.
Okay.
So 1 for each. So that is a 9 on my first one.
Okay.
That is an 8 for my second one. Can you tell Gunnar's tired?
That's
and
fair.
an 11 for my third one. Jesus.
Gunnar, unfortunately, you're not able to pull down. Like you're at a disadvantage right now. You're trying to reach up with a sword and try to hack out, the side of the support there, and you're just unable to get the leverage you need to land that blow up there.
All right. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to try to stop this from burning. Stop, the fire from spreading anymore.
Is anybody else doing anything at this point to try to assist, or what are you guys doing?
I'm looking around for some sort of water receptacle or pump system we can set up.
Give me a perception.
Does the town have running water? Like, is that you know what I mean?
You're literally standing on the docks right now.
I was gonna say we're right next to the water.
Yeah.
But no, they don't have like a town water type system. You know what I mean? There's no like aqueducts. There's no nothing like that. There's no running
How
water.
about like a small dory we can fill and have Gunnar haul because he's tanky?
I'm not sure what the dory is. Can you explain that to me?
Oh, like a small rowboat, like, you know, if we submerged it and then put the rope over his shoulder and let him drag it up there and flip it into the building to flood it.
Give me a perception and I'll figure out what's around you that you see.
No sweat. I suck at perception, but I roll a 15. How's that?
Wow. Respectable.
You can find
Thank you.
there's a couple like barrels, storage barrels, you know, like the 80-gallon barrels, you know,
Right.
the wood ones. There's buckets around you, you know, that type of thing. So
I shout and point barrels, and then I grab a bucket, lean over the pier and fill it, and start heading towards Gunnar.
okay.
There is no way Idabrix can help with barrels.
I kind of want to just take a second and like look around, like where I'm standing. How many of the buildings around me are on fire? And like,
all right. So Davdithas, the building you're standing next to is on fire. When the Zuvembe died, the grease that was burning in the street disappeared. However, that was a bridge. There was a conduit between the building to the north and the south of you, as well as the building down to the east of the Rusty Dragon and across the street from the Rusty Dragon to the south. So I'll give you, let me do like this, because I think this is probably the easiest way. Not quite that big, but the fire, if I could pick up the actual thing, is spreading like this. So that's like a 10 foot, it says 10 foot, but it's more than 10 feet because this is not to scale. So it's
okay.
Yep.
What I want to do is I want to check the buildings, starting with the one directly to my south. I want to start knocking on doors or going into buildings and calling to see if there's anyone in there to try and evacuate them.
Okay, so you want to do that as they're working on the other stuff?
Yeah. I'm going to start going from building to building that might be in line and checking to make sure they're cleared of people.
Okay, with that, we're going to jump over to Idabrix. What are you going to do?
I think I'm gonna kind of start by doing like what Mihaly was doing, by looking around and kind of trying to assess what's around and what I would be best able to help with.
Sure.
And I know he yells out that there are barrels, but knowing that Idabrix is probably like smaller than the barrels, then
give me a perception.
Let's see.
Perhaps you can find a small thimble.
Hey, she's not that small. She's just little than a barrel. That is a 28 perception.
Idabrix, so you can find buckets around you. There's like, there's overturned cups. There's, a bunch of things that you think you can carry water in.
So I'm going to grab some of the buckets and run over to the docks and start filling up. Like, as many empty buckets as I can find. I like try to grab a bunch of them and bring them over and just start filling them up.
Yep. Okay. And I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, and then like as they're full, as I'm filling them, I'm like kind of setting them aside and being like, "There's water, come get it," you know.
Oh, okay, I get you. So you're preparing all the things you see.
I'm like preparing it for people to come and grab it and be able to.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Gunnar, what are you doing at this point? Mihaly is run in with a bucket of water and yelled barrels.
And has yelled barrels.
Okay.
If we're right next to each other, I'm gonna offer him the bucket, but it's up to you what you do with that. It's not a big deal.
I drop the axe at my feet. I try to pick up the barrel and hoist it and like launch it upward.
No. He doesn't have a barrel. I just
have like a pail.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Launch the pail, like the contents of it upward above me into the roof itself, because you said it's like a thatch like roofing.
Yep.
So if I can get it wet, or if I can start to cool it.
All right. The water goes up and hits the ceiling with a hiss and some steam. You know, you think it you know, it does the thing when the water hits fire. It douses and in that area.
I immediately drop the bucket and reach for the axe again,
Okay.
and I scream out more.
I grab the bucket up off the ground and yeah, I'll head back towards Idabrix and swap it out for one of hers.
Davdithas, the building to the south of you is empty.
All right, so I'm going to continue to the one east across the street. That would be like next in line of the fire.
Okay. Okay. Idabrix, Mihaly runs over to you and you are slopping buckets up onto the dock to and would you like to do anything else?
I'm assuming that I probably only was able to grab like 4, maybe 5 buckets.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So once I get those all full, I grab a bucket in each hand and just like run it over towards where Gunnar is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll grab as many as I can and follow her. Question.
Mm-hmm.
How much utility would my scorpion have in this situation? Could I communicate with it effectively enough to get it to help, or is it just kind of like,
what's the
I'm bitey and I'm gonna attack? Like,
how long does it last?
Well, 5 rounds. I suppose it would be gone by now.
It's gone. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna fill up my empty bucket and grab another 1 or 2 off the pier that she had filled, however many I can handle, and run back towards Gunnar.
Okay. All right. Davdithas, you do not think there's anybody in that building, and you don't get a response from that building as well. Gunnar, as you guys watch, Mihaly and Idabrix run in with buckets.
Okay. I'm repeating the process. I grab the bucket, I throw it up to try to wet the roof to stop it from burning, and I'm still trying to cut with the axe at the support beams to bring down the roof.
Okay.
Having no idea whether or not it's going to come down on top of me or what. Just know that it's going to create a bigger gap between the building that's on fire and this one.
Okay.
Mike, with a knowledge nature, do you think I could tell whether or not it looks like this is going to be a fruitless effort by trying to put this fire out?
Let me look at the skills. I don't know if knowledge nature is the correct skill there.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but
yeah, I don't think it would be knowledge nature. Maybe dungeon. Maybe dungeoneering or engineering.
I have both of those.
I have a dungeoneering if I can make a roll for that one.
You have what?
I have dungeoneering if I can roll for that.
Yeah, give me those.
I do too. So that's a 12 for me.
It's a 23 for Gunnar.
Gunnar, you think if you continue saturating the roof that it'll impede the progress over there?
Okay. I'll holster the axe, as it were, strap it back into my shield, and I'll just continue dousing buckets.
Okay. As this, Davdithas, which building are you gonna check next?
The one to the east of that looks like it has an orange roof.
Okay. All right. So as you guys are doing this, all of a sudden Sheriff Hemlock shows up with about 5 to 6 guards, and seeing you guys, he calls to you. I think who would be outside? It'd be Mihaly and Idabrix. He's Mihaly, Idabrix. What's going on? What's going on?
Tavern's on fire. We gotta help.
Everything's on fire.
All right, he looks over. Joey, go get a couple more men and get some people down here. We'll do a bucket brigade. Bring all the buckets you can find.
There's barrels here.
Okay, so what he does is he positions his 4 or 5 of his people in a line going into the hut. Do you guys jump in there as well? It's like bucket to bucket, you know what I mean, like hand to hand.
If 4 or 5 isn't enough, then
Like
yeah,
a
absolutely.
brigade.
If it is
Okay.
enough, then I'll go help Decider. Dave, Davdithas. How many more names can I? Sorry.
I will. If they're filling buckets, I'll go back to the water and like be the one who's filling the buckets out of the water.
Okay.
If they're doing a barrel, I probably would be pretty useless helping with that. But
They're doing
I can at least help
buckets because it's
like a bucket brigade kind of thing.
Yeah, hand to hand. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I'll be at the water filling up buckets.
Davdithas, you think that building is empty as well?
All right. I'm going to continue to the northeast. There's another building.
Empty.
Empty. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna head to the north in this gray one. That seems to be the last of the block there.
Empty, sir.
Excellent.
You think, based on what you have seen and how you guys got down here, you think everybody fled this area and was going up north, up northwest and towards the chapel to escape the horror that was infiltrating the town.
Okay, good. So it looks like the immediate area is empty. Is it safe to traverse the road where the grease was?
You think it would be a smarter idea to go around? Because the Rusty Dragon's roaring and that other building is looking up and starting to catch. So.
All right, yeah. So I'll go around the back alley and trace my way back to the courtyard-ish area where we were.
Yeah, and when you get over there, you see there's a line of people, Sheriff Helmlock included, passing bucket by bucket into the building where Gunnar is throwing it on the roof to stop the spread. After a couple of minutes of this, Gunnar, the roof is thoroughly saturated, and as well as the wall on the outside of this building. So you don't think the fire has died down there. It's a smoke. It's like smoldering, and smoke is coming out. And you finding it, the longer you stay in there, you're finding it harder and harder to breathe. But you think the fire is currently out in that building.
With the last bucket, I douse myself again and I move out to the next building.
Okay.
It's starting to catch, I guess, the southern one, maybe?
Yeah. So you guys redirect your efforts there, and after a couple minutes, you're able to get that. It was just starting to go up. It wasn't fully engulfed at that point.
Yeah, I'm going to continue this process, tired and beaten and covered in ash and inhaling smoke. Just continue fighting.
All right. So as you guys do that, you eventually get to the Rusty Dragon, and it takes you about an hour of bucket to bucket. Just keep constantly shoveling buckets onto this. Eventually Joey comes back with more guards, like 5 to 10 more guards, and they form a second line because the Rusty Dragon is one of the larger buildings and it takes a while, but after about an hour, you guys you're able to get it. It's you look, and your beloved base of operations is currently just a smoldering wet heap at this point.
Okay.
Do we still get drinks on the house?
What house?
Gunnar.
Are you going to stand on the house and drink? Like, is that what you're asking right now?
Gunnar throws the bucket at us.
Oh, come on, man. Sheriff. How's the rest of the city, the town?
There were sporadic attacks around town, and we very quickly got in position, but it looked like they only got up to the middle of Sandpoint. It looks like a lot of the action came in through down here from the southeast and the east, and they were trying to infiltrate their way up. There wasn't anything actually happening up by the temple, but did you guys see those lightning strikes?
Yeah. What was with that?
I don't know. I was gonna ask you guys if you saw anything. I mean, lightning? Really?
It doesn't. Yeah.
Do I have any knowledge of any spells that might allow lightning to strike from the sky?
Give me a spellcraft.
Okay. That is a 22.
Lightning.
That's a good spell.
That's a.
Glad we solved that.
I mean, it's a possibility someone was casting lightning, but I don't know for sure if that's what happened. But either way, this ghouls everywhere. Just we saw a Zimbembe. Yeah, that's right. I said it right. That was a full-on assault.
They're gathering. We're gathering all the dead right now, and we're gonna do a pyre tonight. This has been too much. We have to make sure to protect the town. We have to make sure that they don't rise.
Sheriff, has there been any sightings of Aldern Foxglove?
I don't think he was seen around. I remember seeing him yesterday, but not today.
I have reason to believe he might be involved in this.
Aldern, that idiot?
Yeah,
That
idiot. There's a lot of signs that we've discovered in our travels pointing towards him having some connection to all this. And it makes even more sense if he's been in the town. He could have easily choreographed something like this.
I mean, he comes in the town, periodically. We've all seen him around town. He comes and sells some goods here. I don't think he's smart enough to plan something like this. Why would he?
Look, all I can tell you is we killed the dragon yesterday.
You what?
Yeah, we killed the dragon yesterday. And in those dragon's dying words, he mentioned Aldern's name. And not only that, we found a key belonging to Aldern's family at the farm we went to where bad things happened. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can't remember the Hambley farm. We went to Hambley farm. It was overrun with ghouls, and yeah, we found one of his keys there.
Well,
not to mention, have you seen how swole he got recently?
I mean, he's bigger than he was the last time, but he said when I was talking to him, he said that he had followed some training from Gunnar and was practicing with his. He flipped his sword out, and I swear he almost took my nose off.
Yeah, he's an idiot. Gunnar rolls to the side and kind of throws up, looking up at him.
You're probably gonna have to go to Misgivings and see if. I mean, you can at least talk to him and see, if he can explain himself.
Yeah, he's gonna have some splaining to do.
Luna, give me a knowledge local.
That's a 7.
Okay. Everybody give me an intelligence check.
Oh God, we're such a smart party. This is gonna go
Good
well.
luck.
Here we go.
I'm 4 smart.
Whoa.
I would like
20.
to use my +1 from Pyrotex
Oh, crap.
before I do that.
Okay.
I'll take 17.
And oh, that's a 21.
Damn
So
you.
as I drool, what happens with the rest of the team?
Davdithas, you fall into a coma from your wounds.
Excellent.
Guys, you remember in some of the clues there that the words misgivings was used in one of some of the notes to Davdithas. And you find it kind of odd that Sheriff Hemlock says misgivings at this point.
You refer to it as if it's a location? Misgivings, you say?
Yeah, that's Aldern's house, his manor house. Everybody calls it misgivings because
He's stuttering. Why are you stuttering, sir?
there's a lot. I mean, the house is fallen in ill repair, and there's a lot of spooky things that happen there, and like the land around it is kind of twisted. But we just, I don't know. We all kind of thought that was, I don't know. Locally we've called it misgivings.
I don't get it. Isn't he nobility? Like, doesn't he have money?
Yeah, but I mean,
You'd think he'd have a fancy manor of sorts, right?
I mean, it's a fancy manor. It's just the land around is kind of twisted, and it's in ill. I mean, he doesn't keep it up. He's only here part of the time. He comes back and sells things locally from Magnamar, and then he heads off again.
We
Well,
need to go see him.
I suppose we should definitely check that out. Directions? Where might we be headed?
So it's along the coast, and let me find it on the map because I'm bad at things. So you're gonna follow the coast. You're gonna keep continuing down the coast past Hag's Plummet and the Brinestump Marsh. And when you cross over the river for the second time, it'll be out of Peninsula, Misgivings, or Foxglove Manor. It's probably about a day and a half's travel.
Well, that is quite a distance. But perhaps, well, given that our current accommodations are no longer usable, we could bunk in a garrison tonight, or somewhere.
We can we'll put you up at the what's it called? The I gotta look. The White Deer. I'll make sure your rooms are paid for. You guys can head there. If there's any question, just tell them to that Sheriff Halmlock is gonna take care of it.
I need to go lay down. I don't feel so good.
Hey, maybe we could swing by see Father Xanthus real quick. Maybe he could patch us up.
Yeah, I think we should check in on him and
Might be a good idea.
perhaps
Can't
at least
hurt.
run this plan by him, see if he has any additional information to add.
Maybe he's got some more potions they could spare too. That'd be great. Well, let's head up. Let's go ask him. Sheriff, do you have everything under control here?
Yeah, we I think we're good. We're good. We're gonna send some patrols down and see if we can figure out where people came into the where the ghouls came in.
All right, we're gonna stop by and see Father Xanthus real quick, and we'll head to the White Deer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys gonna go up and see Father Xanthus?
Yeah.
Yep.
Idabrix, as you're walking up there, you start to get some feverish chills, and you're just feeling a little sicker, and I'm gonna need a fort save from you, please.
15.
Okay.
Quick
So
question,
the,
hypothetical. So that shin bone we need from a ghast, does it still count if it comes from someone of a small stature? Like, how much shin bone do we need? Just out of curiosity. Should our friend here potentially?
You need a good chunk, but yes,
I
that
hate
should
you
be
right
coming.
now.
just
saying.
Curious. Just curious.
Just saying.
Okay.
I'm gonna haunt you in your sleep.
Just in the
Too late,
sleep.
that roll's filled.
So yeah, my like the adrenaline's worn off from the fight, and I'm just like starting to drag.
Are you
All right.
okay, little one?
After you guys walk for a couple minutes, you arrive up at the chapel, and with that, guys, we're gonna take a quick break to give the cast a rest and a chance to run to the restroom. And Idabrix, can you come to the poll for people for the break?
I can.
All right.
I would be happy to.
What poll are you gonna list?
Let's see. I don't know. Does anybody have a good poll question they would like? They're dying to know chat's answer to.
Make that the poll. What poll should we put up during
No,
the break?
no, you're fine.
No.
Go home.
That's it.
Killing
Now,
me.
not only is Idabrix gonna haunt you if you die, I'm gonna haunt you when I die. So
Get in line.
I would like to know if the you can stop me from asking this if you wish, but I'd like to know if the audience thinks that Aldern is actually the person orchestrating it all, or if
Oh,
he's
that's a good
merely a
one.
pawn in a larger plan.
That's a good one. That's
Because
a good
he
one.
really does come across as an idiot, so I would believe that he's a pawn, but perhaps he's just a great face and plays it off as he's an idiot when really he's a evil mastermind.
Oh,
Good
just
question.
like Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah,
just
yes, like
like the Sith Lord, Jar Jar Binks.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That is such a great cut together. Like,
Oh my God.
it could totally. I mean it's so
No,
hilarious.
I think it was the original plan. I think it was. I stick by it.
Okay.
I
you
call
have
bullshit,
been. You
but it
have
would have
been.
been the best twist ever.
It would. I would have been like, but
I got
I mean, Davdithas, you are known to be wrong when it comes to Star Wars movies. So I don't want to
Jeez,
trust your
whatever.
opinion here. So.
Can I go to break early? Can I just?
You can just
So-
go.
Misa
All
sip.
right.
I
So we
Guys-
have Just Upon, we have Evil Mastermind. Do we have any other options we would like to put out to everybody?
He's in love with Gunnar.
But just completely unrelated, and we're on the wrong scent. I don't know.
So guys, just an update on the community. We are currently sitting at 128 subs in the community, 2,952 followers. 2 weeks ago, I think we were just trying to hit 2,900. So we are on schedule to break 3,000. And when I said when we break 3,000 people in the community, we're going to do a giveaway. So we're going to do that again. We're probably going to do a charity event coming up in 2 weeks from now. I'd love to see you guys there. Without further ado, though, I'm going to kick it off to the break, and we'll see you guys back in a couple minutes, and we'll continue the saga that is Sandpoint. Bye, guys. Guys, I heard a good joke while I was on break. You guys want to hear it?
Always.
No.
Idabrix, I need you to change your
Fine.
attitude. I need you to do something about that attitude.
No.
Damn.
All right, you guys ready for this joke? I got two. What do we want? Low flying planes. When do we want them? Right. Meow.
Your mic cut out, but we can all imagine the sound
But we
effect
all
you just
got
did.
it, yeah.
Hold on. What do you call it when Batman skips church?
Oh my God.
Christian
What?
Bale.
All right.
That was good.
That's not bad.
Can I tell you a bad joke that Zamboni girl put in our Discord over the weekend?
Sure, let's hear it.
You want to hear a joke?
Sure.
Quarantine. Don't get it? It's an inside joke.
Oh.
Nah. Oh, jeez.
Guys,
Don't blame
with it-
me. That was all Zamboni girl.
So, guys, I'd like to announce the retirement of Tabletop Tavern tonight.
We had
We're
a
get-
good run.
We had a good run, and it's obviously run its course. So, yeah. Yeah. Bye.
Jeez.
All right. So, how did that poll end, Idabrix?
It ended with that Aldern is in love with Gunnar.
That does make sense.
Perfect.
The second choice was that he's the evil mastermind.
Gunnar, you're muted.
Would you like some Cavassier? Perhaps a fish sandwich?
Pardon me, ma'am. Can I buy you a fish sandwich? Oh, God. I love
I
the ladies,
definitely
man.
had a drink in my mouth.
Leon Phelps makes me laugh so hard, and it's so stupid.
Excuse me. Can I see your cane sword? It's a mighty fine blade. I would like to show you how to handle that blade. No, you know. I can't even keep it going.
I can't even say, I don't know if I can say the other part of it, but all right.
Will Tabletop Tavern be able to continue tonight?
No, it's parry, thrust.
Outlook, not so good.
Yeah.
I am Gunnar's great axe. I am Gunnar's great axe.
What's green and will kill you if it falls out of a tree?
A dragon?
A pool table.
Hmm.
Why would there
Technically
be a
correct.
pool table in a tree?
I listen. I don't make the jokes. I just tell them. All right, guys. When we left off to the break, our party was traveling up towards the chapel to see Father Xantus, and I'm gonna leave it at them.
Are we there yet?
You tell me.
I mean, have we traversed well enough to get there yet?
Give me a D20 roll.
18.
Nope. Yes, sir. There. You arrive You arrive at the temple, and there's wounded all around, and the acolytes are tending to him. And you see Father Xanthus leaning over one person with his hand around his holy symbol, and the light emanating from his hand onto the person.
All right, I'm gonna approach him and be like, Father Xanthus. Does he respond to his name?
As you stare at him, he's praying to Desna.
Oh, sorry. I mumble the words with him.
Is it kind of like when you sing a song and you don't exactly know the words?
Just like in church. You've been there, yeah.
Oh, I've definitely been there.
Yeah. Exactly.
Listen, I'm Italian and I grew up in New England. You know I'm Catholic by blood.
So, amen. There we go. All right.
In nomine Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Okay, so Father Xanthus finished praying over the person, and he just, he looks very tired at this point. And the color in this person's face, floods back in, and their eyes awaken, and looking up at Father Xanthus, they're obviously grateful, that they have been brought back from death's door.
Looks like it's been pretty bad here, huh?
I believe it's been bad everywhere, Davdithas.
That's saying it lightly. We're a little worse for wear ourselves, but we're gonna be heading out tomorrow to hopefully put an end to this.
You need some rest tonight. By the looks of you guys need some healing. Why don't you take a seat and come and bring it in for Desna?
Yeah, buddy. I raise my hand up. Go for the high five.
He missed that you're doing that. He grabs his holy symbol. Desna.
I kind of do one of the head, slick back my hair things.
Yep.
Okay.
God.
So he grabs his holy symbol, lifts his head up to the sky, and Desna, these loyal subjects of yours who are crusading for the betterment of this town and to rid the blight of Lamashtu from this world, need your support in this dire hour. And at that, the healing light of Desna radiates out for 12 points of damage. You guys die. No,
that literally would knock me unconscious again.
You guys heal for 12 points of you heal 12 of your wounds back.
I look over to Idabrix and go, well, I guess there's no point in checking if it's him if he just healed us.
Right. I hope that it was him, because otherwise we're all dead.
All right. Yeah, that's thank you. You got any more of that? Unfortunately, I've a little worn out today from I've already done share fair of healing myself.
Okay. Let me see what I can do for you, Davdithas. 14 more points.
So how much is that total?
Don't remember.
28.
That
total.
was, yeah. Idabrix.
Yes.
Actually, I gotta check. Hold on, please, and thank you.
Never mind then. Don't tell me. I didn't want to know anyway.
Idabrix, Father Xanthus looks over to you and he says, Idabrix, you don't look so good.
I don't feel very good.
What's going on? Tell me what's going on.
I've got a fever. I don't know. I just came on all of a sudden.
Did one of the ghouls get through to you in the last couple days?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. There's been a lot of them around.
Idabrix, come with me for a second.
I go with him.
So he examines you. He starts to examine you, and is
turning cough.
Not sure
I don't
that
think
works
it's that
like,
kind of exam.
I'm not sure it works like that, even if it was that kind of exam. But I'm okay. Let's move past this. Let's move past this. Okay.
Please.
All right. So Idabrix, he starts to look you over, and he has you open your mouth and go ah, and no, he looks over you and finds a wound on you, a bite, and Idabrix, this is not good. What kind of symptoms are you having?
I mean, I settled in to go to bed tonight and started to feel a little feverish, and then the Davdithas had something happen in his room, and I went to go check on him, and then the alarm bells went off, and I sort of got flooded with adrenaline, so I wasn't really paying attention. And then as we were walking over, I just felt worse, and I'm kind of cold.
Why don't you go lay down? I'm gonna get something together for you. Go lay down for a little bit, okay?
Oh, okay. I'm assuming there's somewhere there at the church that I should go lay down.
Yeah, there's like, it's like staged as the wounded are coming in here, so there's like bedrolls set up and stuff like that.
Okay. I'll go find a place and kind of flop down and not move.
Okay.
I don't move, and I sit down next to Idabrix.
Okay. What do you what are the rest of you doing? What are Davdithas and Mihaly? What are you guys doing at this point?
I've got my bag like kind of slung over my shoulder, down by my hip, opening it up, looking through it. Then I look up at the acolytes that are around. I assume there's some around. I pull out a pouch of gold pieces and say that we could really use some potions or something for tomorrow. I worry we have another fight against us in the near future. Could you guys spare any?
I think we can. I think we could probably spare 3 cure moderate wounds.
Great. Any price, you just tell me, and I start pulling out gold coins.
I'm gonna look up the cost. I'm not sure off the top of my head. Hold on.
$1 million.
I put my gold coins away and run.
Well, it's been nice knowing you.
They, with your town discount, they're 180 gold apiece.
Oh goodness. I kind of wince a little bit and look up at Davdithas.
I look at him and I was like, I have 9 gold.
Oh, okay. I can afford 1. What do we do? He's a strong and silent type.
All right, he's playing hard bargain on this. Okay. I start signing shiny, like I hold up a gold piece, shiny gold.
I thought you guys were talking amongst yourselves. Like, what are you gonna do? If you're asking him, you gotta tell me. Sorry.
I wish there were another way, but I'm not sure we can afford these now.
Let me talk to Father Zane.
Perhaps we'll reconvene with the rest of the party.
Okay. Let me talk with Father Zane to see what we can do.
Thank you.
All right. Gunnar and Idabrix, what are you guys doing?
Sleeping.
Closing my eyes, dozing.
All right. So Father Xanthus walks over and kneels down before Idabrix, places his hand on her head and grabs his holy symbol and begins to talk under his breath, beseeching Desna to cleanse the afflicted Idabrix. And as Idabrix feels the hand of Father Xanthus on her head, for a moment the feverish chills and rises, like gets very intense, but then like a calm, cooling sensation washes over you, and you feel like the fever has broken.
Whew. All right. I kind of just, I don't know. I still kind of dozing, but like I look more relaxed, less uncomfortable, and more like I can sleep now.
Okay. Okay. So what are you guys' plan? Okay. So what are your plans at this point? This is me, the DM, asking.
What I'd like to do is I'd like to cast one more Cure Light Wounds on myself.
Okay.
And I still have one more in the tank, so I'd like to kind of peruse around and see if there's someone who's in dire need of help that maybe the acolytes haven't gotten to yet.
Sure.
And help them with that spell.
Yeah, you're able to find somebody that need, you walk around and you filter through the acolytes and you find somebody that, is one of the lesser people is tending, one of the, newer acolytes attending to just my mundane means, and you offer up your healing, your prayers to Desna to heal that person.
Okay, and for the record, I healed myself for 8 and I healed that person for 11.
Well, Skip, the NPC, is very thankful that you healed 10 times over his hit points.
Skip, I will remember you forever. All right, and I'm gonna go look to meet up with everyone else.
Okay. So you going to Mihaly or you going to Idabrix and Gunnar?
I'll probably head to Idabrix and Gunnar.
Okay. You come over, you see Idabrix resting. Gunnar, your eyes closed at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see your friends relaxed in a little restive sleep.
Can I check to make sure they're alive?
My head's on like Idabrix's shoulder.
Give me a perception.
Put your head
Okay.
on my shoulder.
That is a 32 perception.
You see their chests rising and falling.
Oh, thank God they're not dead. Is there another seat next to them?
You can pull up a seat, yeah, or
I'm
find
gonna
some
pull
spot
up
on the ground.
I'm gonna pull up a seat right next to him, and I'm gonna put my head on Gunnar's shoulder and start resting.
Okay. Mihaly, one of the alkalides comes back over and says, Father Xanta said we'll give you one for free, and we'll charge you 200 gold for the other two. 100 apiece for a total of 200 gold.
Right. I thank them for that and hand over the coins and fill up my bag.
All right, deduct it from the sheet.
I'm on it.
On it, like a bonnet. All right, and then what are you gonna do, Mihaly?
With that, I'll make my way over to wherever they disappeared to, going to find the rest of the party.
Are you sleeping now, Davdithas?
Yeah, I'm gonna just snuggle up and take a little nap.
All right, so you walk up and you see your friends in what is called a cuddle puddle, sleep, and they are just conked out on the ground in a cuddle puddle.
All right.
Before going to sleep, I'm gonna take a quick walk around town, go down to the stables, say a few words for my fallen buddy Jackson,
your dead ass friend,
and find his talon that he had over his or hanging from his neck, and drag it, because I assume it's rather large compared to me. Drag it through the dirt.
No, it's
back up.
I want to say it's probably like 12 to 16 inches long. You know what I mean? It's like you should be able to. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just carry it with me in my hand, just kind of giving some thoughts to poor old Jackson. Then I'll kind of meander and walk my way back up there and find a place to go to sleep.
Okay. You guys awaken in the morning with your backs are a little bit stiff, Davdithas, Gunnar, and Idabrix. Idabrix, you are resting on the cot, so you're good.
Yeah.
Davdithas and Gunnar, you wake up and you're a little stiff.
I wake up with my arm across Davdithas' chest and my face like nuzzled into his neck.
Oh, gosh, where have you been all my life? I open my eyes and look and see it's Gunnar, and I just quickly like shrug his arm off and just kind of sit up straight. And I'm going to slowly start to walk away. Please don't make me roll stealth.
Give me a stealth roll, please.
No.
I shouldn't have said anything.
I know. It is a 5. That is a 18 minus 13
You
for
wake
5.
up. You wake up at the entire camp as you walk away.
Shink, 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 shink.
Pretty much.
Sorry, I'm just gonna sit and pray, and I'm gonna just kind of find a nice place we're still at the temple, if you will, right?
You are. Yep.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna find a nice place to start praying.
And so Gunnar opens his eyes, lifts his head up, sees him slinking away, and puts his head back down on Idabrix and goes back to sleep. Nope, not today.
All right. What does everybody want to do in the morning? You let me know.
Well, I'm praying, so.
Probably after a little more sleeping, I'm gonna get up and do the same. I'll step outside and pray.
Well, you guys kind of fall asleep on the cots out under the stars, so.
Yeah.
Idabrix and Mihaly, what are you guys doing?
I am waking up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for a quick walk and go take a seat on the edge of that fountain and think about life while I wait for the rest of the party to catch up.
All right. As you guys wake up and you're doing your thing, you look around and it looks like the wounded have been staged here. People are. You don't see smoke rising over the town anymore and alarms going off, and there's guards stationed around pretty predominantly. The acolytes are still doing their thing. The smell of food comes from inside the chapel and like washes over, and you see people going in to get food and coming out with food. It's a somber attitude. A lot of people look very defeated at this point. The guards are on a high alert, and it's the smell of death and smoke hangs over the town. Did we lose somebody? I think we lost Idabrix.
Luna for a second, but she'll be back.
Here we go.
All right, cool.
Yay.
All right.
Sorry if my Discord froze for some reason.
Yeah, Discord's been having problems lately. We'll get through it.
Yeah.
All right. So it's somber and there is a defeated look on a lot of people's faces. As you guys know, you've experienced it just alongside them. Lots happened in the same point in a short time. But you guys, your spirit isn't broken at this point. You think you have a good lead. Now, what are you going to do with that lead?
Well, we're going to put a stop to this is what we're going to do. We're going to get ready. We're going to go find out what's happening.
Can we do food first?
Food is also good. I vote food.
All right, so you guys get in line, you make your way into the temple, and you come out with plates of food, and you sit down and start enjoying them.
Yeah.
As you do so, Father Xanthus and Mayor Devon walk up with a contingent of guards, and those guards replace the guards that are on duty. The weary guards leave and start to filter out and make their way to wherever they're going, their houses. Seeing you, Mayor Devon and Sheriff Helmut come over to you and sit down and Sheriff Hemlock says, so what are we going to do here?
Well, we have a lead. And we're going to go to Misgivings.
Do you really think... Mary Devon pops in and she says, do you really think that Aldern could be mixed up in this?
Well, in some way, shape, or form, I feel like he's got to be. It's no coincidence the dragon that we slayed, knowing him, saying that, gosh, what were his exact words? As he went down, I think he said that Aldern was right about you guys. Something like we weren't to be messed with.
believe he said that we were stubborn.
Oh yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But
he's definitely at least made the acquaintance of Midnight. I just have this feeling in my gut that if he's not responsible, he knows who is. It's our only lead.
Midnight seemed to have known what was going on around, or at least knew where to find more clues. And if he's also been in contact with Aldern, that's got to be our next step.
It's just, I mean, he always came across like a fool. But you know, I guess you never know, you know?
Well, I mean, let's face it, I sometimes come across as a fool too.
What do you mean sometimes?
Okay, look, most times, but I'm just saying, you know, just because we can be fools doesn't mean we're not a part of something bigger.
I guess that's true. Davdithas. When so it's gonna take you about a day and a half ride out there. Do you guys have a way to get there, or?
Funny you should ask.
We did.
We had mounts. They were in the stables. I'm not sure if you've been down there lately, but doesn't seem that any of them made it.
Yeah, it's poor Amico. We're gonna have to. I think the town's gonna chip in to help get the Rusty Dragon rebuilt. But
by the way, is Amico safe?
She is.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes.
Is there a way we could help?
I mean, if you guys get this straightened out, the labor would help, and any money you can contribute would help, and or bargaining for goods, anything like that could help.
Sounds good.
I'll tell you what, if you guys hang tight, we'll run down and get you guys some mounts.
Yeah, I think we could do that.
Sounds like an idea.
All right. So like a half hour later, the one of the guards comes back leading 3 horses in a nag.
Well, what?
A donkey.
A donkey, you say?
Yes.
Guys, do my eyes deceive me?
No, it's a donkey.
That's definitely a nice ass.
This one's kind of thick.
I think I lost my Alrighty. All right, so they come back and he points out to you guys. He brings up a map of the hinterlands, which is the area surrounding where you guys are. So he let me bring it up and share that map with you. So he points out that Misgivings is on the peninsula following the shore.
Oh, yeah, that's a hike.
Yeah, and you are currently in Sandpoint, as you know, which is right here.
Wow.
That's a ride.
So it's probably going to be closer to 2.5 days, 2.5 to, yeah, probably 2 or 3 days.
Can I roll a survival check to see a faster way or better way to get there?
Sure.
Or even just plot the course?
Yeah, sure.
That's a 20.
You think you're confident you can follow the, you know, you've looked at the locations on the map. You're confident you can get there, but you think what they're telling you is probably the best way to get there at this point.
Okay. So Gunnar kind of thinks a little bit and pulls out one of the maps that we've got. Yeah, we can do this. I got this.
And there's no two ways about it. We better.
Well, I was never the navigator in my old group, so.
Your old group?
But friends that I traveled with prior to this.
We've never spoken about them before.
I don't really like to be honest.
Did you eat them?
No, they're fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't worry about
Idabrix-
it. But needless to say, I was not the navigator.
Idabrix kind of looks at Davdithas and is like,
What?
why is that the first thing you ask?
That was a strange question.
That was
You never know.
pretty strange.
Have you ever
question.
eaten someone?
No.
What's the
Why would I?
context?
I mean, that's why I wanted to make sure you haven't. I haven't. You know. If one of
Okay,
you have
well,
eaten someone, that kind of freaks me out.
I-
So,
I- Guess we're on the same page.
yeah, I think we are.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, good or bad? Eating people is 1, 2, 3, bad.
Bad.
Okay, good,
Oh,
good. Just
all right.
wanted to make sure. Okay,
Oh, okay, we're all on the same
thank.
page.
High five.
Yeah. Woo.
Oh,
That's a
okay,
free action. You can do it as much as you like.
great. I
Let's
do
like
it again.
15 more
High
times.
five. Yeah.
We do 15 high fives in sequence.
Sheriff Hemlocks looks like you guys are special.
Oh, they are special.
I'm glad he recognizes it.
Oh God.
So I guess what I want to start doing is making sure we have things we need for the trip. You said it was like day and a half, right?
No,
Oh,
so I'm
making
sorry.
sure.
Closer to 3 days. I'm sorry.
Close to 3 days. Okay. So making sure we have like rations and water skins, things like that.
Yeah.
I need to buy a new rope. There was supposed to be one delivered to the Rusty Dragon for me,
Oh,
but I
that's
can't
right.
imagine that has survived the fire.
That's weird.
So on the way out of town, I'll pick one up.
Okay. Item. Let me see how much that costs. Like 7,000 gold, I think.
Oh, cool. In that case,
How
I'll get
many
3.
feet a rope are you gonna grab?
What's the
7,000.
standard rope that we have?
50.
One of those, please.
That will be 50 silver pieces, please.
Not a problem. I will account for that now.
I just looked up. I was like, yeah, maybe I want to buy a longsword. So I looked at it and I go, I can't even afford a longsword.
Gunnar, didn't you give him something today?
I did.
What'd you give him?
I gave him a dragon skin shield.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Do you need a longsword, Davdithas?
I don't necessarily need one, but I mean, I feel like it might, a good strike cause a little bit more damage than a morning star. If I could just aim it right. So
I halved my my large shield off my back momentarily, and I unnotch the scabbard from the back of the shield, and I hold out the longsword with scabbard to you.
and in my mind, I hear like heavenly humming. Oh, and I reach out and grab it and look up at him and I go, yes, with this, we will stop the evil. Yes.
Did you just Mountain Dew Extreme it from the 90s? Is that what just
Oh
happened
my
here?
god.
Extreme!
Extreme.
And to with a shake of the head, I fix and readjust the mounts that were on the inside of the shield to fit my my great axe, and I slide it back on my back.
Okay.
Mike, would you be able to do the honor of switching over that sword?
Let me see. I think I
Okay.
could do that for you.
Thank you.
Do I want to though?
No, because host connection is lost. And I think the stream just went down too, maybe?
I can hear you guys.
Hang tight. Stream looks okay on my end.
Stream looks good.
Looks
It's
fine to
just me. I lost connection.
Good job.
I can still hear you, but your video just, it froze for a second. You're back though.
Things lighting up, but
Oh,
Oh no. We're dropping like flies, folks.
Let's give it a second, guys, and see if there he. Oh, look at that face!
Hey,
look
he's
at
back.
where it's frozen on his face. Oh my god, that is priceless.
It's like freeze frame.
Are you with us, Davdithas?
quick screenshot it.
Oh, it's in a VOD. It's.
Let's all do the same face so we can screenshot it. Which way is he looking? This way? Like, what is it? Chin down, normal, and then.
Gunnar the other way. Mihaly the other way. Idabrix the other way. Oh, and he's gone.
Hey, there he is.
I'm back.
You didn't miss anything. Don't worry about it. Nothing
We
embarrassing.
didn't do
Nothing?
anything funny at all.
What did
We're
you
good.
do? What did you do?
Nothing.
You
Nothing?
need to tell
Nothing
me.
at all.
I don't like this.
We're good. We're fine. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. Who's panicking?
Who's panicking?
Alrighty. All right. So I'm going into Gunnar's inventory and grabbing magical longsword. Is that what we're grabbing?
Yes.
Okay. And
Oh, it's magical too?
Oh, is that the Wolfgar sword?
No.
No, I have the Wolfgar sword.
Ah, cool.
We found a second +1 longsword.
Davdithas, can you check your inventory and make sure it's there?
Inventory.
There's one that should say magical longsword, not small on it.
Mike, while you're doing inventory, can you give me those
Yep.
cure moderates?
Sure. Items. Your mod.
Davdithas, do you have it?
I got it. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
And it is equipped with this. I have the power.
You don't.
Let's go.
You don't.
One for me, one for Gunnar, one for Davdithas.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Sorry, Luna. I'm not trying to leave you out. It just
Yeah, sure.
you're sneaky and don't get hit.
I'm going to delete that off my sheet, Mike. That's
Yep.
cool.
Yep, that's fine. Inventory.
See how it is.
Davdithas.
If I get hit, I'll die. If I do survive, I'd like to have at least one potion to drink.
If you die, I'm taking all those hats.
There you go.
That's fair.
Okay, you three should be all set with those potions.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So how are we going to approach this? How are you guys going to make your way there?
Very carefully.
Very carefully. That's what I was just going to say.
All right. Is there anything you'd like to do along the way?
I would like to get my donkey up to full speed. Do I notice it's faster than a regular donkey, or is it about the same? Or
You think it travels at the same speed as the horses that your friends are on?
Oh my goodness. Guys, I don't want to get too excited and call it too early, but surely I may have found a good replacement for Jackson.
Wow, look at him go. He's got quite the stride.
For such small legs, he can move quick. He reminds me of me in a way.
I just stare at you.
I hop off for a second and scrawl into the saddle. Jackson, number 2.
Oh my god. Yeah, it definitely hauls serious ass.
Oh. Oh.
We are hauling ass.
Wow.
Okay.
Just wow.
Just wow. There's so many ass jokes. Okay, we can let it go. I'm sorry.
Just yeah.
Okay. So, is there anything else you'd like to do before you head out of town? And make your way there?
Restock food and supplies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a bad idea.
The
My
the town
adventurer's kit needs to be refreshed.
the town supplies you guys with food, and you're investigating for the town right now, so you think they'll they supply you with food.
Okay.
Before you guys head out, Sheriff Hemlock and Mayor Devon come over, and they pull you guys aside and they say, listen, and if you get there and you feel it is in fact Aldern, we would like him back here to pay for his crimes.
We'll do whatever's feasible.
I understand I understand all your character, and I mean, like, the character you have spent a lot and dealt with a lot dealing with this town, or this town, but if it's in fact him, we need to figure out if it is in fact him. If it is, he needs to answer us for his crimes here, where the people he has affected, can see that he has been taken care of.
We will try our best to bring him back alive.
Okay.
That seems like a reasonable expectation. we may not be able to bring him back alive if he attacks or
force. Okay. I mean, I understand, but we would really like it if you could. It'd be really good if you. Well, I can't do it. Never mind. I'm done.
Nope.
Okay.
All right. Time to saddle up and time to go. You all ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Let's do this. Saddle up, and I guess we start traveling.
As you guys saddle up onto your horses and Mihaly gets on his ass and start to head out of town, you travel east off the south out of Sandpoint along the Great Road, and make your way through the twisting turns of the road down to the south. I'm gonna switch over to the other map so we can illustrate where you guys are headed. You travel for the first day. You travel through a mountain range. Great Wolf. Oh
God damn it. I shouldn't have looked at chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
So you guys head out, and by the end of the first day, you make your way right on the other side of the mountain range. You're coming down through the mountain range, and you're on the mouth of a river. Traveling through this mountains is a little harrowing. You're trying to move, war horses, and surprisingly, Mihaly's donkey has a lot more sure footing and navigated its way easier up through the mountain trails. But it's slow going for the first day, and but you guys, by the end of the day, you make your way through the mountain pass, and you get down towards the river, and you think that might be a good place to camp out for the first night.
Sounds good. What do y'all think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
we've been traveling for a while.
Yeah, water source is always nice.
So you're like
Just-
right about there.
All right. Dismount and set up camp. Start prepping a small little fire. Keep warm and make food.
Okay. I'll give you a map so you guys can have an idea and you can set up your camp. Let me find said map. Hold on. Boom, boom. Wow. It just disappeared. This is perfect.
Nice.
Oh, great.
When the game attacks. Boom. That's not it. Here, give me a second. I gotta find the map. You guys, what are you guys doing as you're doing this?
I'm gonna take a quick walk around our campsite and see if I can find any little collectible, pieces of food to eat.
You're trying to scout
Berries, mushrooms, things like that.
Okay. Do you have anything like knowledge nature where you would allow you?
No, not at all. I'm just I'm just going around collecting up handfuls of things and bringing them back.
Okay. Alrighty.
I know what a sasheen looks like, but that's about my knowledge.
All right. So you're at a little area. There's a couple trees and there's a small little pond there. Small, like 40 by 50 feet, something like that. The edge of the river would be the south on the map. So let me put you on here, and you guys can let me know wherever you would like to be and how you would like to set up your camp and anything like that.
On the plus side, I'm assuming since there's going to be a map that absolutely nothing bad will happen to
It's
us.
true.
'Cause-
Nothing at all.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
true.
It's just so we can roleplay our camping experience
Okay,
better.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
With that in mind, I kind of like being a little bit near the water, but somewhat far away from it. So, not where I'd stumble into it in the middle of the night, but close enough where I can go take a tinkle if I need to.
Did never mind, we're gonna move past it.
Yep, he said that.
Yep, we're gonna move past it.
You wouldn't
Okay.
pee into the pond, would you? Our
Well,
our
I mean,
fresh
if I-
water source.
If I pee anywhere else, then they could find my scent. So I don't want
I mean,
wolves
fish
coming
pee
for
in the
me.
water.
Yeah, that's fine. They can tolerate a certain amount of ammonia.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna drown him in his pee water.
I don't think I'll stop you at this point. Good luck.
That's totally fair.
Oh no.
Couldn't have drowned him in the lake.
God damn it, Mike.
I call bullsh.
Bolsh.
Bullsh.
All right.
So I'm gonna set up
Bolshevik?
the fire around here on my token
Okay.
and get the little
So you're-
cooking pot.
So you're like you're midway into the center of the map. You're probably like 50 feet, 60 feet away from the water. And there's some sparse trees around you to give you some cover.
All right, sounds good.
Excellent. All right. So anybody would you guys, can I words please? As the day gets long and the shadows start to roll in as dusk hits, you guys are sitting around the fire, discussing the upcoming plans of and what you know about the situation, or anything else you would like.
Nothing I can think of.
And you guys got to give me some kind of indication what you're doing at this point, not just sit there stare at the camera.
I'm cooking. I'm gonna get dinner together, help set up tents. So Mihaly, tell me about your ass. Is it a nice ride? Is it comfortable? Does it have enough padding?
Just kind of picking up on the obvious joke he's making. I kind of roll my eyes and stay silent a little bit, but I just kind of give him a nod, like, yeah, it's fine.
I smirk and I give him a nudge, which is like a nudge, but with a nod included.
Okay, a nodding nudge. I crack a bit of a smile and go, yeah, sorry, things are a little tense. I don't know. I felt like I had a connection with Jackson there.
I spool.
I
out
can't
the
say I
first-
feel the same with this one yet, but
I spoon out the first plate and I immediately shove it into his hands. These things happen. You'll have many a mount through your life. You'll have many a horse and apparently ass, and you'll mount many things.
yeah. Thanks, man. It's reassuring, I suppose, but yeah.
Trust me, I know these things. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I bet you do. I've never really taken ownership of much of my life, so I definitely feel responsible for it.
And you will, but there's certain things outside of our control.
Yeah, I think I'll feel better when we get to the bottom of this and bring him to justice.
Think of the positive. We helped save the town from burning, and now we're going to bring it ultimate justice. And I'm going to make
It's
that schmuck eat that cane sword.
well, I sure hope so. I mean, I'd pay to see it. I reach into my bag for my gold. So how many do you see that actually? I kind of lean over to him and be like, so they wanted to bring him back, but I mean,
A head is proof of life, or former life, and without a head, he can't come back.
well, I feel like we should, try to take him back, but we've been down this road together before.
Watch. Stop. No. Put down your arms. Stop. Please stop.
I'm like looking over
Don't-
my shoulder.
don't
like,
do it.
What?
And
I'm now
look,
looking into seeing what's going on.
He's resisting. Oh well, we tried.
I nod reassuringly, but that those shackles, do you still have them?
2 pair. I always carry them with me.
Yeah, I hope we'll need them. Let me just say that. I mean, no problem if we don't, I guess. He's got what's coming to him.
I don't mean to butt in on this conversation, but I heard a little bit of arguing or yelling, and I see shackles. So, what's going on here?
Oh, we're discussing Aldern.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. So,
I asked him politely to lay down his arms. He hasn't replied. I'm taking that as a no.
You asked who?
Aldern, politely, to lay down his arms.
Where is he?
Oh, in his castle.
Oh, wait. In a castle?
His home that we're going to visit.
So you
confront him?
From here,
Yes.
you asked him to lay down his arms.
Yes, I asked him to stop resisting and lay down his arms, but he's not.
I stand up. Well, at least he tried. Shrug it off. It's all fair game now, I guess.
You know, I just remembered Idabrix needs me.
Idabrix, I hear my name and I kind of look up. I'm like, I've been busy kind of like just sitting by the campfire, writing in my journal and, doing stuff like that. I hear my name. I'm like, no, I don't. I'm fine.
No, you said, no, you do. You said you wanted to tell me that story. Remember?
Nope.
Idabrix. Come on.
I got nothing. And I just go right back to writing.
So, Davdithas, what of you?
Well, shit, I'm in this now. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring it in, buddy.
Well, I guess if we're asking, I'll put it out there too. Aldern, you better give up now before we get there in 2 days. Do you think this will work?
We tried.
We'll try again tomorrow too, right?
Well, I suppose. I mean, what's really the game plan, guys? We get there. We don't know what we're up against. This could be suicide.
Can anyone? Can you detect lies, Davdithas? I don't know the spell, but I think there's something that we can do like that.
Yeah.
Or
hold
detect
on,
evil.
Yeah.
And
hold on.
there's
I have a
another
way.
question for you too. Actually, I don't
Yeah.
know. I only have limited clerical knowledge. I've only been vested in basic battle magics through Odin,
Okay.
so I don't know the whole gamut of what we're capable of at
Yeah.
higher practices.
Oh, feel
Is there
free
a
to
way to tell if he lies, or
Yeah,
can he
okay.
mask his? I know we can detect if a man is truly righteous or evil. Can he mask that?
We do have a little way. So what I'm gonna demonstrate for you right now. I want you to tell me a lie or a truth, but don't tell me which you're telling. And go ahead.
Okay.
DM me, Gunnar.
Okay.
Tell me what either way.
I'll leave it in the staff channel, Mike. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
I just stand up proud and say, well, this one's a bit strange, but I happen to have 2 belly buttons.
I've slept with many a maiden before our travels.
I'd like to sense motive.
Okay. Give me a bluff, Gunnar.
Okay. That's a 6.
All right. And I am going to roll a 5 + 8 for 13 on sense motive.
Davdithas, you believe he is telling you a lie.
I look right at him and I go, you're telling the truth. And I wink at him.
No, that was a lie.
You
Wait, what?
Pick up on the wink. The wink. I was trying to help you, man. I didn't want you to look like, you haven't. So
Like what?
because I knew you didn't. So I winked to say like,
What?
I got you, but I won't let Mihaly know.
You got me with what? I don't understand.
'Cause,
Idabrix
let's-
is just laughing to herself over by the campfire.
We don't sleep with lots of women before our marriage, before our pairing.
well, that makes one of us. I just, never mind. So what I do is I look at you and I kind of assess. I'm like, sometimes people sweat a little bit. Sometimes they like kind of twitch a little bit. They usually have what we call a tell.
So not magic, but it's an actual skill that you attain?
Yeah, it's quite simple. I call it the ability to sense their motive.
I like
I think I have a bit of that ability as well.
Do you want to try?
Yeah, I mean, look, I can usually tell someone's bullshit, and I've been around the block so many times.
Okay.
I've slept on the block so many times.
Is that why Decider Davdithas called it detect bullshit once?
Yeah.
Yeah, he may have.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right, Mihaly, look at me. All right, now look to see if I am giving you a tell or not. Okay.
Okay.
I immediately nudge Idabrix.
I carry a big stick, if you know what I mean.
No, see, he's obviously lying. Did you see it, Gunnar?
What?
Gunnar, did you know that he does this little thing with his eye? It kind of twitches, just his left eye.
Give me
Pay
a sense
attention.
motive, Mihai. Give me a bluff.
Okay. I rolled a 17.
I rolled a 10.
You believe his brag is backed up.
Okay. In that case, I am absolutely bluffing to Gunnar that I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Give me a bluff. Give me a sense motive, Gunnar.
Absolutely.
I choose to fail.
I roll a 30.
Holy shit! I choose to fail.
Well, look, I mean, maybe he's right, but perhaps I'm more of a bullshitter than a bullshit detector.
Hold
What
on,
can I say?
I'm actually gonna need the sense motive on his bluff.
I'm done. We're
Gunnar.
moving past this. I'm calling shenanigans and a rule of cool.
We're just here all night, like.
I nudge Idabrix. So do you do things like this too?
I mean, a little. I'm not great at it, but
Maybe the three of you can help me understand. Why would you lie? Why cover one's true intentions? Why not just be honest and forthright?
Honesty gets people killed.
Hasn't gotten me killed yet.
Well, you're a different man from myself, Gunnar.
you're a lot bigger than the rest of us.
Yeah, your stature is one thing, for sure.
Well, think about this, Gunnar. If we go up to Aldern and we say, "Hey, Aldern, we traveled 3 days to pay you a visit. By the way, we think you might have something to do with all the killing that's been happening in town." He might, if he has been doing such a thing, he might immediately defend himself and attack us, or something to that.
But that's an
nature.
admission of guilt.
Yes, but at the same time, if we can catch him off guard, and we say, "Hey, we just wanted to pay you a visit. Gunnar really missed you," and
But that's a lie.
he invites us in, and
I don't
maybe
think that's
we
a lie,
find
though.
out some things. I mean, you do kind of miss him, don't you? Don't
I
you?
stare at you.
A little bit, just a
Just
tiny bit.
deadpan stare.
Is there any bit of you inside of there that misses him?
I mean, the boar hunt was fun.
So
Okay.
while they're doing this, I'm gonna ruffle around in my bag a little bit and do something that they've never seen me do before. And I'm going to disguise myself.
Okay.
Like right in front of him?
Well, not directly in front of them, but I'm not outwardly hiding it.
But you haven't gone up. You haven't gone up and gone into the woods.
Mm-mm.
You're just doing it in front.
No. But I'm doing it more to kind of prove a point.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll the size. Please be good. That's a 9.
So Idabrix grabs a twig and she breaks it and she puts it on her top lip and pulls her cowl down over her head and says, "Hi, I'm Mr. Crenshaw. How you guys doing?"
Okay, I didn't say I was good at this, but
The voice was there.
That was
I mean,
good.
the point is, sometimes lying can get you places that telling the truth cannot.
I'm sorry. I agree with your statement there, but how does what you just did prove that?
Well, occasionally when I have more time and a little bit better time to prepare, I can change my appearance and
You have a
pretend to
good-
be somebody I'm not.
You have a very
Speaking
good point there,
of-
Mr. Grimshaw. Yes.
One of us I look at Davdithas. One of us held on to that magical mask. Might it have some utility in our adventures here?
It could, but at the same time, it could. Ooh, wait. If they've been using it, oh gosh, I have to think about this one. My mind
Could
just
be
exploded.
a one of us situation. We may be given one of us free entry. Perhaps
Indeed.
the sneakiest and easiest to disguise herself.
Right.
Nodding
an
head
idea.
over to Idabrix.
They've been wanting me, right?
Yep.
This is true.
What if one of you puts on the mask and brings me to him, and we see how he reacts?
What would our cover be? Why travel all this way to deliver you as Father Xanthus?
No, you. One of you would be Father Xanthus. And
Yeah.
I would be me, and he is expecting one of his Father Xanthuses to bring me to him. So then he might be like, "Yes, my minion, you've accomplished it." And then we go, "Ha, got you." And then Gunnar, you tie him up like a hog.
Well, Gunnar, although your stature doesn't quite match, it seemed that when the mask went on, they did look slimmer.
I don't know if I approve of this deceit.
Idabrix,
I don't think I'm good at.
I'm just gonna jump
What
in for
did you
2
call it?
seconds, but the lights, it's fully dark now. You guys are lit by the light of your campfire.
Okay.
Idabrix, I could make us both invisible. We could tag along right beside them without setting off any obvious alarms.
Perhaps I would be invisible and you could do it, Mihaly. I'm not good at this. You called it bullshitting?
Yeah.
offense, but yeah, Mihaly, you do have a little bit better with the speech.
If things go bad, I'll need immediate assistance. Just gesturing towards my robes. I lack the armor that you guys have.
Would
got
you like
you,
that
man.
shield?
I'm not sure I could even carry it, if I'm honest.
Fair.
I could spring to your defense. Don't worry.
Okay.
Nimbly.
Yeah. I got you.
Carrying the shield.
We may have a method of entrance, but let's reserve our final decision until we've surveyed the area, perhaps.
Yeah, that sounds good. And we've got a couple more days to think on it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of beat.
Yeah, I mean, we have the campfire going. We have some food. Stay here for now. Start moving at sunrise.
Do you want first watch, Davdithas?
Yeah, I'm feeling like I can handle it.
Okay. I guess I'll take. Mihaly, you want last?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I'll take middle, I guess. Idabrix, you get to sleep tonight?
Thanks.
All right.
What's the watch order? What are you guys doing again?
I am first.
Davdithas, Gunnar, Mihaly. Idabrix is sleeping through.
Okay. The shadows creeping, and Davdithas, the light flickers as you take your watch. As you take your watch, you think about what's been going on in Sandpoint, and this newest challenge that you are you're undertaking in defense of this town. You think about the situation, and you think about the thought that comes through your mind is this the goal? And as you ponder that, I'm going to need a percentage roll from you, and I need you to call high or low.
All right. Well, you know what never fails for me? Low. 23.
All right.
Nice shot.
You ruminate
Thank you.
on your decisions in the service of Desna as you continue watch. And at the end of the watch, you walk over to... Who are you waking up next?
I forgot he was second
Gunnar.
watch.
Gunnar.
Yep.
Gunnar. You awake to the gently, Davdithas gently rubbing your shoulders And,
No, I gently caress his face with the back side of my hand.
Oh God.
And I just go, it's your turn. You
Sit
got this,
up
big guy.
and shake it off and start moving around, stretch a little bit. All right, go to bed. I have it.
Say no more. And I literally just lay down where I am. And I'm out.
Like a sack of potatoes, just boom, right to the ground.
Climbs into Gunner's bedroll.
Slip on my armor and begin watch.
Gunnar, as you patrol around the camp, you look at the friends of the faces of your new friends. It's been a short time, but you guys have grown very close very quickly, which tends to happen through the bonds of battle. People that face adversity together, frontline warriors, people
Could
who
you
are
repeat that, Mike? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay. So I said, people like frontline warriors and stuff, they build a bond very quickly, based on, the struggles that they encounter together. So, you're worried about your friends. You're worried about what's happening in Sandpoint. You're worried about, are you guys gonna make this through this okay? You've seen Davdithas hit the dirt 3 times now, and we wonder if he's gonna be able to survive this. Give me a percentage roll high, and give me a higher roll before you do so, but please.
Percentage roll, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say high.
Okay.
That's 33.
All right. So you sit down after you patrol the camp, and you stare into the fire. Ever vigilant, you look around, and it's obviously you care about your friends. And I'm going to need a perception roll from you, please.
That'll be an 18 plus 1 for 19.
Gunnar, you feel slight vibrations in the ground. Rhythmic.
Like earthquake, shaking.
Just like maybe something like the ground shakes a little bit.
Like a movement of like a lot of troop.
No. Every couple of seconds there's this like a little bit of vibration, and
I throw the contents of my cup on Mihaly, and then I pitch the tin cup at Idabrix.
Oh.
Okay. Mihaly, you wake up to a wet feeling spreading over your body.
Oh, not again.
Something's wrong.
But geez, I hope you didn't. Yeah. Okay.
Wake up.
What happened?
Get the others.
The others. This is kind of a strange moment. Okay.
I stand up and I slowly lift the axe off the ground, and I begin letting my eyes peer through the darkness.
Idabrix, what are you doing at this point? You got hit by a cup from a dead sleep.
So he did actually hit me with the cup. That was what I was waiting to find out.
Yes, you did. You just get hit with a tin cup.
I'm like, what the hell was that?
Can I roll perception to see if I hear that?
Yes, I'll allow that.
It's at a minus what for me sleeping? Minus 10?
10.
Okay. That is a 2 plus 4 for 6.
You are still asleep, sir.
Okay.
It's okay, because I'm on my way over to you to wake you up anyway.
Gunnar rises with his axe at the ready and mutters as he stares into the darkness.
Idabrix and me. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Gunnar.
Something wicked this way comes. That's it.
Davdithas, just kind of like just lightly towing his shoulder, you know what I mean? Like just not kicking him, but just like poking him with my toe. Buddy, you gotta wake up. Something's going on.
I'm like rubbing my head while he does that, and I turn and I take the cup and I huck it at Davdithas.
All right. Well, upon that wailing me in the head, I assume I'm gonna spring up and be like, "What the hell is going on here?"
I guess that worked.
And as you do, Davdithas, You look off into the woods, and two yellow eyes glowing back at you say, "Fresh meat for the pot." And with that, we're going to end this week's edition of Tabletop Tavern. And I'd like to thank Nate's Knife Pit and Great Wolf for those for the random encounters that are coming.
Yeah, me
I would
too.
not
I'd like to thank them both. Because I'm sure it's just friendly people coming along to help us on our journey.
They're hungry. You heard them. Meat
I'm
for
kind of
the pit.
excited because, you know, glowing eyes in the darkness, most likely a cat. So
Could be.
Good point.
I'm pretty
That's a very
excited.
good point.
Speaking of cats, Decider.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my kitty?
Yeah.
Oh, she's in the living room right now.
Oh.
She's resting. Yeah. But yeah, I got my
So
kitty.
Nova,
I'm gonna go cuddle with her after the show. Now that I have a kitty cat, I'm excited.
Aren't
Okay.
we all?
I know my heart is full now because Davdithas. I gotta be honest, like cats are not my thing, but Davdithas has wanted a cat for a long time. He's told me that he's wanted a cat for a long time, so it makes me happy that he finally got something that he's been wanting for so long. It's something that's gonna give him companionship and is gonna eat his body when he falls over dead.
I'd like to extend a little bit of credit your way, man. Like it's easy to rush out and get a cat the second you want one, but you're obviously a very responsible fella.
Are we
and I
talking
can
about the same
appreciate that
person
you
here?
Waited.
Scott?
Yeah. I mean, the Davdithas and Decider are two different people, right?
Are they? Are they really?
Are they though?
No,
All-
good for
all
you,
I
man.
know-
I'm stoked that you got a
All
cat.
I know is me and Davdithas were drinking at 1 o'clock, or like 11:30 at night at the Fat Bastard or something like that. What was it called?
Yeah.
The Fat
Yeah, no, that's
Bastard.
Fat Boys or something like that.
And then we went to go see Star Wars, and we didn't get out of there till 3 o'clock in the morning. Or I didn't get back to the hotel until 3:30 in the morning, and then we were both. I was in for 7. He was in for work for 8. So I'm thinking he's got a little Davdithas in him. So
I mean, I think in our cast interview way back when, I definitely like said, yeah, Davdithas posed a little inspiration from me, you know. So, you know, I kind of playing myself in this.
Oh, God.
Obviously, I've taken it a little bit to the extreme. Oh, hello. Hold on one second.
I told you she was
Ooh.
gonna come in here.
Yay.
Kitty.
babies. Hi.
Kitty.
This is Ada. Hi. Hi, Ada.
Hi, Ada.
How you doing? She's a 7-month-old cat. So
I'm really
kitten,
surprised
basically.
you didn't name her after Razor product, but you know.
This is
Like the dog?
This is my cat Adder.
this
like
is Mamba
Death Adder.
Tournament edition.
Adder
That's her
Chroma
full
or
show
nada.
name. Is like Ada Tournament Edition.
So when is Razor gonna come out with a chroma collar? You can put a chroma collar on her.
Oh my god,
RGB
RGB.
frames.
Okay,
I will
not gonna
put them
lie,
up
I would buy a
immediately.
chroma collar for my cats.
Oh, who wouldn't? Hi, sweetie.
I am done. I'm done. I'm done. Done. D-U-N. Done. All right, so Davdithas, how are you doing? What are you thinking? What's your character thinking at this point?
I'm doing great, thanks, man. Hi. No, Davdithas is enjoying the fact that we're starting to possibly have another lead that might, in his mind, be the solution to the whole town's problems. So, he's a little bit nervous. He's filled with excitement and anticipation, and he's looking forward to getting there. The glowing eyes thing, he's still not awake enough to assess that yet, but and overall I'm having a great time, so thanks, man.
Awesome. Mihaly.
I'm just enthralled watching Dave go with his cat right now.
I know,
I'm
right?
Sorry.
I
I'm
get
so
her, she's
distracted,
so
but
funny.
I love it so much. Yeah, I overall I think it was a real fun time tonight. I appreciate you getting me a donkey immediately. That's really cool. Really like that. Thank you. I'm a bit concerned about what's going on in the bushes, but I feel like we have it covered. Man, that cat is so upshowing me right now. I love it. For those of you in audio land, Dave's got like this cool foam cover over his mic, and the cat's kind of like laying upside down and pawing at it. It's adorable. Look, yeah, there it goes. Anyway, I'm really excited for things to come. Not super worried about what's going on in the woods. More so worried about what's going on at Aldern's.
Okay. Idabrix.
Sorry, I was laughing at Dave fawning over his cat. This
I
is too
may
much
have
for the...
I may have changed the scene just over to his
I saw that.
faceplate.
It was brilliant.
I
Yeah.
may have actually watched that. Yeah. Decider, when are you setting up your cat cam stream? Because I would like to watch that all day while I work.
Soon,
Thank you.
Soon, don't you worry.
Okay. So yes, Idabrix is irritated by the giant lump she's probably gonna have on her head from getting hit by that cup. And no, seriously, she's I don't know. I mean, she kind of enjoyed just hanging out around the campfire with everybody and listening to the guys kind of shoot the shit and you know, just kind of being there. Which is, you know, that's something that I would do. Like, I would love to like stuff like that. Like, I love to sit around and listen to people having fun with each other. So,
Yep.
you know, that actually was really fun for me personally too. Just kind of listening to them like have these conversations and that sort of thing. So, so I really enjoyed that piece.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's all. That's all I got. I don't have a cat to show off or anything. All my cats are sleeping.
So Gunnar indicated that he was having audio issues, but Gunnar, can you talk or?
My problem is hearing. Everybody kept cutting in and out like all night.
Okay.
So like I was like struggling to like I actually turned the stream on to hear you.
Okay. What are you thinking and what is your character thinking?
I'm thinking this is going to be a wicked ride, and I'm expecting something like, for all you that know me, know that I'm an old school, long time D&D player, and one of my favorite genres, one of my favorite play styles when it comes to D&D and tabletop games is undead. I absolutely love undead. I think it's one of the coolest aspects of the game ever.
I echo that, yeah.
And I'm hoping that this is going to be like a throwback to Castle Ravenloft kind of feel. Like, I'm thinking like he's either going to be like a werewolf lord or vampire lord that's controlling these hordes and has some sort of like weird connection, like 3 times removed to like Davdithas's like lineage, and like they once banished this like evil undead or this evil necromancer or cleric that controlled these like evil minions or whatnot from like a land or time long forgotten, right? Something that people like made so estranged and silenced so many people that it's not even like written in the histories. Like towns don't even like know about it. And like we're walking into this thing and he's actually like this, I don't know, this evil minion, and we're gonna fight these like hordes and hordes of like skeletons and zombies, and I don't know, maybe like a Dracolich or something like that. That'd be pretty cool.
Awesome. Dracoliches are, I've never actually fought one, and I've always wanted to personally. So.
One, and it almost ended up in a TPK, man.
Yeah, I mean Dracolich, like.
I'm sorry, Mike, what was it you said you've always wanted to fight? Dracolich?
Yeah, make some notes for Wednesday, please. Have you always wanted to fight one at level 1?
Yes. Yeah. That and a Trask at the same time.
Okay.
Okay. So guys, my name is Mike. This is the How I Nerd channel. We play D&D and Savage Worlds over here. And tomorrow, so I just completely fucked up my pitch. So you're gonna hear it again. Hey guys, my name is Mike and this is the How I Nerd channel. Thank you so much for stopping by tonight. Sundays is our flagship show. We started here. We're on episode 39 and we're almost like we're a week and a half away from us, our first year of doing this, our first year down. We started our second campaign on the channel, which our second show on the channel was Tales from the Tavern. Luna Idabrix, who plays Idabrix on this show, is running Tales from the Tavern, and she is doing a phenomenal job with that show. It's been really fun to see her grow that with community, other people out in the TTRPG community. We've made a lot of friends out there through the show, and there's a lot of really good discussion. So check that out Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Our next show on the channel, which one was it? Was it Neural Nexus, or I can't remember.
Neural Nexus was the next one.
Okay, so Neural Nexus is our Monday night Savage World cyberpunk game set in a 1980s Boston setting. It's Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern time until midnight. I run that show as well. And then on Wednesdays we have the newest show on the channel, which is run by Davdithas. Davdithas, the one with the kitten.
That's me.
And that is a Pathfinder high fantasy game as well. We have a lot of content on the channel, and we have a great community. Our Discord community is absolutely amazing. People through this pandemic have been like supporting each other, and just being there to have somebody to talk to. So it's a great resource if you want to connect with our players, our cast, our staff members offline. I'd also invite you guys post show, if you're new here or if you're old time here, jump in Discord with us, talk about us. We like to do a recap post show. So we're going to start that in about a minute here. But I want to thank you. I want to thank everybody who comes out every week and supports the show. Holy shit. Wolfgar just gifted 5 subs to the channel.
Wolfgar, you're amazing.
You guys
Dude,
are
thank
all
you.
amazing. Yeah.
It's true.
I really think, guys, we're going to make our goal by the end of the year of over 200 subs on the channel. We're at like 135 now, or 130, something like that. That being said, you can support us financially and allow us to do more content on the show by subbing to the channel, giving us donations, bits, or you can become a Patreon subscriber for as little as $1 a month. $1 a month. So everybody, thank you for your support. Thank you for allowing us to do this, and we really appreciate you guys coming out, using your sub points and influencing the story. So thank you guys. I'm gonna kick it over to the ending screen, and we're gonna raid. I think we're gonna raid Total Party Chill. DM Devin has been on the show. As what was her name? I'm sorry, Luna.
Oh my gosh. Guilty Cosplay.
Guilty Cosplay was actually on the show as well. So thank you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow night in Neural Nexus 0. All right, guys, thank you so much. We're gonna go over to Total Party Chill. If when you get over there, if you're a subscriber, drop those emotes, let them know where you're coming from, and represent the How I Nerd channel, guys. We love you, and see you tomorrow night.